Smith dumps it off. Hill hung on to that one, breaks the tackle, and here he goes. Inside the Tennessee 30 and wrestled out of bounds by Denoris Searcy, a safety.
In coverage, and it's a crisscross. One tight end set the depth. Hill came underneath it. A natural pick. And after the catch is where these Chiefs do a lot of damage. But just a three-man rush. Smith had plenty of time to find an open look. And Tyreek Hill and this Chief offense.
Teammate Darrelle Revis said, I'd like to see him race Usain Bolt. That might be a little bit of a stretch.
Got him.
Smith throws. Open man is Kelsey inside the 5 and belted out of bounds near the 2-yard line by Ty Smith. Straight ahead. This time a touchdown for Kareem Hunt.
Hard to stop.
Alex Smith 5 out of 8. 2 of them dropped by Tyreek Hill. He's on target to Hill, who hangs on to this one. And they're across midfield in a hurry. The Jim Thorpe Award for the Trojans last year is the best defensive back in college football. Smith looked one way, fires another way for Albert Wilson. Nifty move after the catch and held on to the ball as they tried to pop it out. First down Chiefs. Back in his early days at the University of Cincinnati. Lots of movement by Tyreek Hill and lots of running room for Kareem Hunt. He tries to deliver a stiff arm to Kevin Byard. Byard still able to make the tackle. Kareem Hunt had more runs of 15 yards or more in the regular season than anybody else in the league. 19 of them. Play fake, touchdown. That was easy. Travis Kelce in the end zone for Kansas City.
Play action pass. You see Williamson step up. That's a mismatch. Kelsey has shredded man coverage, and now he thumps zone coverage. What a player he is.
5 years at Houston 2 years ago in the wild card round. Can Tennessee get something going? Derrick Henry
was out.
Lost the football, and the Chiefs could not recover it inbounds. Kevin Pierre-Louis had a great shot at it. Revis said when he signed in late November, he told us yesterday, I feel like now my preseason is over. I'm ready to go for real. Mariota takes off running and has a big first down for the Tennessee Titans. 3rd and 22. And it's dumped off for West, and the Titans are there again. Gang tackled, led by Denoris Searcy, the safety man out of North Carolina. Mariota now has thrown for 23 yards on 3 out of 6. It's one of those instances you could say it could be worse for the Titans. Delaney Walker wrestled down by Pierre-Louis.
There's some really good skill players here.
23rd in the league in pass offense. That one into traffic and intercepted by Marcus Peters, dancing along the far sideline and out to the 37-yard line.
This terrible route distribution.
Coach Revis, they were together with the Jets. Mariota deep down the middle, a catch and run by Delaney Walker. Teams like to take a shot with this down and distance. Dangerous looking throw. It got through to Corey Davis. And he's taken to the grass at the 28-yard line by Reggie Ragland. A blitz. Mariota flattened. Back at the 30-yard line, the ball on the ground. Derek Johnson at 35. Kicking with a 9-mile-per-hour wind at his back. 49 yards, has plenty of leg to get it there. And he has hurt the Chiefs. All 3 timeouts for both teams, and Smith under duress immediately and taken down. He couldn't even finish his drop, and Wesley Woodyard was there for Tennessee.
Everything in the league is his stuff.
4-man rush. Smith over the middle. Will get the 8-yard loss back and more. It looked like Kelsey might be hurt as he went down to the ground. The ball is out. The play's blown dead. And with the half approaching, Kelsey down the tunnel heading for the locker room.
And he is an irreplaceable chief. He does so many things. Let's hope he's open.
3rd down and 6. Titans have already used one timeout trying to get the ball back. LeBeau blitzes again, and it's caught. Big first down for Demarcus Robinson. Another blitz that didn't get there, and a nice catch. The hands of Demarcus Robinson, second-year man out of Florida. Kendrick West, the running back. He's the receiver. He got enough for the first down, then alertly stepped out of bounds.
Drill in the playoffs, you got to be a little bit more challenging than that.
Logan Ryan, a quarter blitz, man wide open. Robinson, a touchdown with 3 seconds to go in the half.
Left side of your screen, the blitz is picked up. Will Tye jump Kareem Hunt in the flat. Safety can't get there over the top. Alex Smith is on fire. What a 2-minute drive by Kansas City.
Early in the second half, but Tennessee really needs a 3rd down conversion here. Mariota. First down. I think you'd have to respect Derrick Henry. Kansas City rushes 4. Mariota dumps it off for Henry with a lot of running room. And a blocker, Rashard Matthews, helping. First down, well into KC territory near the 25-yard line. This is the opening drive of the second half. Tennessee trying to get back in the game. Derrick Henry.
Wow.
Hangs on to the ball and winds up with a first down. He went spinning around like a top. A loss of about a half yard on the play. 3rd down and goal. Tennessee in dire need of 6 and not 3. Mariota. Mariota to the line of scrimmage. Maybe across the line. It deflects back to him for a touchdown for the moment. But was he across the line of scrimmage? Play.
I think Revis bats the ball right back to Mariota. It's a live ball. It's a
quarterback
touchdown.
is behind the line, and he was in shotgun, so therefore he's an eligible receiver. It is a touchdown.
Very close. Anthony Sherman, the fullback, on the field. An option look. Smith keeps it. Smith goes down behind the line of scrimmage. Wrapped up by Jarrell Casey. Colquitt will punt again on 4th down and 2. Adoree Jackson still back there. And he doesn't fair catch off, and he muffs the punt. My goodness. Ball loose at the 29-yard line, and the Chiefs have it. 8 field goals for Kansas City. That's the franchise record, and he didn't join them until week 4. They took him off Carolina's practice squad. It's hooking, and it's off the upright. No good from 48 yards. The Titans would love a first down. 30 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Trying to battle back closer, and it's on target. Delaney Walker, a first down. Kansas City did not have a first down in the 3rd quarter. They had just 6 yards. The Titans had the ball for nearly 11 minutes. Henry ripping through. Henry inside the 20. Henry inside the 5. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's a great job by Marcus Mariota. 3 Kansas City Chiefs over here. The audibles to a run to the strong side. You see the right guard, Klein, pull on that one-back power play, and they punish the Chiefs.
We're in the 4th quarter.
Watch the quarterback run.
A bunch to the left. It's a low throw. There's a flag down, and there's no score by Rashard Matthews. I wonder if there's something illegal about that strange formation. 3rd down and a long 2. Play clock running down to 1. They get it off. LeBeau rushed 4, and the pass is dropped. Rashard Matthews, the motion man. Do they give it to Henry and pound it? Nope, it's a Mariota throw and a catch. Delaney Walker, 36-yard line. First down, Derek Johnson the tackle. 9 yards on the play. 3rd down and 8 for the Titans. Mariota
Oh, boy.
Mariota takes off running. First down and much more. Flags down on the field. He's down in Kansas City territory at the 45. It's remarkable how many times they've done it already. From the 22, second and 10. Mariota to the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. Eric Decker hangs on to that one for one of the biggest catches of his life.
By Mariota down the seam to Eric Decker, who ran a beautiful route and redeemed himself. That's why they brought Decker here, the ex-New York Jet, the ex-Denver Bronco, for plays like that.
Bring Henry to what seems to be the proper place for him. It is a sprint out to the right. He can't throw it, and he's going to be down. Forward progress long since stopped. Saturday rather, Thursday. I won't ice him again. Smith dumps it off short. And a quality gain on first down. Can they do it on third down and 4? Smith throws, and what a catch. That's Travis Kelce's stand-in, Demetrius Harris, the basketball player. Smith throws short, and Harris couldn't hang on to that one with excellent coverage by Jonathan Cyprien. Decisions perhaps to make for Andy Reid. He hopes Smith makes it easy and converts this third down. Tentative four-man rush, and he's down at the line of scrimmage. In the arms of Derek Morgan, down by a point. They led 21-3 at the half. Alex Smith throws deep down the field, and it is incomplete off the fingertips of Albert Wilson, and Tennessee will take over on downs.
He's going to have the quarterback if he runs. He's looking for Smith the whole way. They get pressure with Jarrell Casey, and they force the ball to come out into a double zone. That's great work by Dick LeBeau.
First and 10 Titans at the Tennessee 44-yard line.
Still a chance for the Chiefs. They can't allow the Titans a timeout. Henry stacked up. Henry bounces to the outside. Henry stays in bounds and gets a first down. That gets it to the 2-minute warning, which is also a huge development. 21-3 today, and now the Chiefs really up against it. First and 10, Tennessee. Wow. How was the ball starting to come out? Now he has possession of it.
We're reviewing the previous play.
The
After
runner was
reviewing,
down.
the runner is down by contact at the 46-yard line.
So what would you do? Hand it off to Henry. Mariota blocks. Henry, first down and more. Marcus Mariota in there to throw a block for Henry.
They run a zone read. They do not block Frank Zombo until Marcus Mariota picks him up late. They run a zone read against an all-out blitz, and Marcus Mariota, for the second consecutive week, makes a physical play. Remember the Titans. I've been telling you that for the last month.
And the blitz, and Goff is able to get away, but then he falls down at the 28-yard line. So the Rams begin on their first series with a 3-and-out. Four-man rush, pass thrown underneath, and that is caught by Jones. It's a 5-yard gain. He's tackled there by Mark Barron. Higbee, the tight end, setting up in the slot. Third and 2, and Goff is under pressure. He's going to go down to the 49-yard line. That's Tack McKinley, their #1 draft choice, coming home. Played his college ball at UCLA. 4 3-and-outs. Cooper back to run it back. Backs up. Now comes forward. Starts to call for the fair catch, then has to let it go. And the ball is loose, and it hit Cooper. And if the Falcons recover it, they're going to be in great shape, and they think they have. We'll wait for Hockley and the crew to come in and let us know. First big break of the game.
No question, Cooper touched the ball, but then there was a state of confusion out there as the other players were a little confused. Do we grab it? Do we not? We're not sure. Countess didn't know exactly what to do, and ultimately that cost the Rams the football, and that is a huge play for the Atlanta Falcons.
Talking about flipping the field, 56-yarder last week in the finale against Carolina. This one 29 yards. And he bangs that one through. So they cash in off the turnover, do the Falcons. 7:13 left in the quarter. 3-0 Atlanta.
Over the line of scrimmage.
They intercepted Cam Newton 3 times last week. 3rd and 7. Good protection, and over the middle, that's incomplete, intended for Kupp, and he's well covered by Desmond Trufant, so it'll be 4th down and 7. Atlanta wins, it's on to Philadelphia. If the Rams win, they go to Minnesota next week. Ryan flushed out, keeping his eyes downfield, fires wide open is Jones. You don't see him open that often, that much, to the 49-yard line.
Physically matches up, but the speed of Julio dangerous.
Ball at the 50, and then it's Jones on an end around, even though they bumped. And Jones is going to turn that into a 14-yard gain. So a little collision there between Ryan and Jones. 1-yard attempt. Bosher to put it down on a windless night. And Bryant. Boy, he and Vinatieri are just too much, aren't they? For the Super Bowl. 4 weeks from tomorrow's Super Bowl 52. NBC will be there. Farrell Cooper from the 9-yard line to run it back. Spins away, and if Laws loses the ball, and Atlanta may have come up with it at the 32-yard line. KZ was the guy who hit him, and it's going to be Atlanta's ball from the 24-yard line. Ryan to the outside, that's caught. That'll move the chains. It's Muhammad Sanu for a 1st down.
Julio one-on-one if they want it. Doesn't look like help now.
At the top, give it to Freeman. He's going to bust his way as he leans and gets in. Touchdown behind Alex Mack, the Pro Bowl center. In a postseason game. Everybody else a novice tonight. Goff setting up, fires over the middle, and that is caught. A flag is thrown. Robert Woods makes the catch. Ryan under pressure. Down he goes at the 23-yard line. First sack for the Rams. Donald and Brockers are both there together, and it's 4th down.
Been practicing all week.
2nd down and 6. Keep it on the ground. Gurley, slip move there. Beautiful move. Takes it to midfield and beyond before he gets banged out of bounds, and you got flags all over the joint, and that'll add another 15 to it. Play clock at 2. Goff dancing around, keeps his eyes downfield, and that's caught at the 20-yard line for a 1st down. That's the rookie Cooper Kupp. Gurley flanking Goff, 3rd and 5. And Goff will throw to the end zone, and it's hauled in by Cooper Kupp. Touchdown. Threw it over Brian Poole, who came back the other way. So the Rams get exactly what they needed.
His job is to pick down here, but when he saw that he didn't have the great angle and that Kupp was going to win anyway, he let it go, didn't get the call against him, and here we go, Rams.
Now, the best kicker in the league.
Where they're happy to have that kind of speed and quickness back in there.
2nd and 6, and Ryan slips and down he goes at the 16-yard line. So with 2 deep here in the secondary, Ryan slipping away, and he's going to go down again at the 13-yard line. That's Morgan Fox, and he's taking the place of Brockers.
Apparently at this time of night there's some moisture in the air, and it's slick right now.
God, deep downfield, and reaching for it and hauling it in is Robert Woods. At the 7-yard line. Challenge, it's all looked at in New York. Take a look again.
McVay saying, what? What? Oh, boy. I didn't see any movement. I guess they're arguing whether the point of the ball hit the ground, but that doesn't matter if you have it under control.
Exactly. If you control it, the point of the ball on the grass. Looks like he has it all the way.
Yeah.
When Gerline got hurt. This is a 35-yard attempt, and the kick is good. So they do come away with points. None the worse for wear. Easy for us to say. 2nd down and 9 from the 17-yard line. They give it Freeman again, and he's able to burst through and take it all the way out to the 40-yard line before LaMarcus Joyner.
And now Brocker's in and out, so tough.
3rd and 9. Little flare pass, breaking a tackle, and picking up a first down in Rams territory is Coleman, so he was able to scoot away.
That's the strategy here.
1st down and 5. And the ball off to Freeman. Busts a tackle and gets taken down after a first down.
This is Troy Hill is going to come up to make the play, and he almost gets destroyed.
Nick Williams is in the backfield. First time we've seen him, number 15. He flares out, and Ryan throws, and that's incomplete in the end zone.
Just couldn't plant his feet to make a good, accurate throw.
25-yard attempt for Bryant, who kicked 5 field goals last week. Perfect here with 6:45 to go in the 3rd.
They actually brought Jared Goff in to meet him as well. He was part of the process.
3rd and 10. Goff.
I love what he's doing.
Throwing, and that is somehow caught by Woods. What a grab. Robert Woods covered well, reaches up, stays in bounds, hauls it in, gain of 25.
Watch him stand in the pocket, 2 hands on the football. He had a little trouble fumbling before, off balance, and throws a ball that has about a 1-inch area that could have been completed. That was the best play of the night right there by Jared Goff.
Trufant with the coverage.
And Ricardo Allen, the center fielder.
Farrell Cooper is in the game. They give, and then Gurley drops it. So trying to set up the screen. Didn't look like it was going to work anyway.
You'll ever meet, too.
2 of the most crushing Super Bowl losses in 1 win. And here's Jones. Quick slant over the middle and a first down up to the 31-yard line. 11 rushing yards to 94 passing yards. And we'll add to that figure here as Jones makes another catch and works his way, pulls his way out to the 50-yard line. Ryan, good protection, fires, and it is incomplete. Mohamed Sanu, Troy Hill there to help break it up. He made a 56-yarder in a very similar situation last Sunday. Bosher puts it down, and Bryant's kick. This guy is ageless. He is ageless. 3rd and 15. 4-man rush. Goff has to step up to avoid the pressure, and then finds the open man, and that's Robert Woods, who's into triple figures in receiving yards tonight for a big first down off a 3rd and 15. Woods has 7, Kupp has 4, and Gurley just 1 for 3 yards. Gurley gonna run. Gurley through the left side, and Gurley carrying Falcons with him for a gain of 15 yards. With Gurley that just had 1 catch for 3 yards. No faster yet. But here he is running again. Left side. There he goes inside the 40, the 30, and all the way down to the 20-yard line behind a Roger Saffold block. Malcolm Brown coming in, sparingly used backup running back. And Goff is going to get hit. Cocked his arm, brought it back, and Devondre Campbell comes in to sack him, to kick it. 32-yard attempt to try to make it a 1-possession game again. And he does. 7.5 to go on 2nd and 13. Blitz coming to the outside they go. They pick up blocking. That's Sanu, Mohamed Sanu, off to the races he goes, and he will get tackled at the 10-yard line by Joyner. Huge play for the Falcons. 52 yards, beautifully designed. 2nd down and goal. They'll go play action, and that pass is going to be hauled in by Jones for a touchdown. A floater, and he's able to make the catch. Into the end zone he goes to the touchdown.
Watch what Matt Ryan does with this lollipop. Do it, and he just buys Julio a little time, and there was John Johnson out there. A gutsy call, a gutsy throw.
Very much.
Woo.
2nd and 19. Have to get the ball to the 46 for a first down. Goff fires, finds the open man, and finally Sammy Watkins makes the catch, and a big one here as he spins the ball away to the 50-yard line.
Outs on the outside with Watkins.
Goff. Sideline, caught. Woods.
So he does not get credit for being out of bounds.
Does not. Clock keeps running. Give it to Gurley. He goes to the middle and takes the ball to the 20-yard line. So now a first down.
Here, though, you might get a cheap one.
He's exhausted. We'll see. And that is. Does he stay in bounds? Robert Woods, and he does. He makes the catch. Splits wide to the left to go 5 wide here on a third down and goal. And Goff fires, and that is pulled in for the touchdown. Tyler Higbee, the tight end. Does he catch it here? They're going to take a look at this. All scoring plays reviewed. Does he hold on to it? Does he have possession? Does he survive the ground, as the saying goes?
I didn't see anything there. It's a little loose. That's incomplete.
The ball came out and hit the ground. It was therefore an incomplete pass. It's fourth down.
Man in that bunch, number 12. And you got Goff. And Goff looking and throwing, and it is not caught. Is there a flag? There is no flag. Defensive coordinator, and he's so proud of his group. 4th down and 6 here. Goff throws. He throws a wobbly pass that is incomplete. To watch his team go to Philadelphia. We'll have that game for you next Saturday afternoon here on NBC. One more kneel down will end it.
Play in these games. 3rd and 7. Blitz. They got him. Malik Jackson, the former Bronco, and a loss of 8.
Malik Jackson starting right here. He's going to cut across Woods' face and just get to the quarterback. And
he's played hurt more often than just about anybody who's a star that they've been around in this league. And McCoy, though, is wrapped up quickly by Boye.
They're ready for it.
And that was week 16 out west. 2nd and 5. McCoy knocked down by Darius. Top college tight end. Was on a national championship team there. Here's Taylor, first down throw. Ball batted in the air, and it is plucked out of the air. It looked like by Colvin. And it is. It's an interception for the Jaguars.
Taylor's going to throw the ball over the middle, and Miles Jack gets his hand right in there on Logan Thomas, and then Colvin does he come down with it? I think that's an interception until they feel like you do something different.
In other words, they're challenging Blake Bortles to go out and, hey, try to beat us.
That's exactly.
His pass to Lewis. Kyle Williams was there for a moment. He reverses field. And that Bill defense. Alexander helped bring things to a halt. A loss of 3.
Well, that is the one area where they are susceptible, is right there in the middle.
And that's where they're going. With McCoy, his best burst out to about the 28.
You see Darius right there, but the key is the right tackle coming off. Does a great job. Pretty neat when a guy loves this place. Going up to Buffalo, I know. Wasn't sure what to expect, but he loves it there.
3rd and 5. Taylor through traffic is able to take off. He got hit from behind. That's going to generate a flag for sure.
Sliding.
Personal foul.
Yep.
Unnecessary roughness defense. Number 91. Contact to the head area. 15 yards. Automatic. First down.
Moy just gets right there. That's their weakness. Jacksonville, they're smaller in that inside area.
Now from the 11. First down. Keep. Negative play for the Bills as Taylor is met by Church and others. Schmidt on the hold. Now Nebraska's kick is good.
High level. So it cuts through the wind, it cuts through the environment, and allows him to, be better than the guy on the other side.
Going to that side again, and he's almost intercepted. Stepping in front of Westbrook was Tre'Davious White. He had both hands on it for a moment. 34 yards.
Got to get points here. As soon as they give me a chance to throw it outside down the field, I'd do it. Otherwise, take your back over the ball.
Here's Bortles stepping up and running. Biggest play of the game for the Jacksonville offense, all the way down to field goal territory at the 32.
Man-to-man, keep running.
From here to be about a 51-yard field goal if they don't manage to pick up anything on third down. Able to get away from a sack and take off again for another first. Bortles doing it with his legs.
Tight end is going to get out in a route. Last time he had him blocking because they all out pressure.
In trouble and taken down, and they better hurry. What a play by Alexander.
Himself.
19 out of 20. As you said, only one miss. From 44, Lambeau delivers the goods. Starters last week at Tennessee, Jacksonville did, and that offense did not produce a touchdown against the Titans. They've gone the last 6 quarters without one. Bortles down the middle. They open it up with the very first snap, and Westbrook has the catch at the 45. This game, it does not have a catch, and he's not out here for this third down snap. Westbrook. It's 1-2 Bills to miss him, and they all converge to keep him short of the first. 2nd and 7. There's McCoy, his best run, spinning away. And finally Gibson cuts off the angle.
Outside, but watch, this is the middle linebacker. And now Pause isn't in there. Well, how slow? You got to go. The run is to the right. His eyes were in the wrong place. Telvin Smith was late on his gap.
Tolbert behind the line. That's Jones, Avery Jones.
Change up what you're doing a little bit.
On first down, Fournette's got room. Fournette takes off. Fournette out to about the 41. Cam Robinson opened up that entire side, Tony, for 16. He's got a 2nd and 9. Takes to Fournette, backpedaling near the 40. Now elects to keep it. And up ahead near a first. In fact, he's got another one.
Everyone's covered. So down the field, they want 3 guys taking shots at the end zone, and those are really passed off well. Bortles by that point was already rolling left. But then look at him put his head down and get that first down.
For the Jaguars. Fournette up the middle. And he's hit by Colt Anderson.
You're out of here. And he's like, you're out of here. Some water on your face.
Here's a 3rd and 2. And Fournette chugs ahead down to the 5. Of course, this is the site where a Seattle defensive player walking off the field at the end of the game.
So if you run it here, it's because you're going for it on 4th down.
Bortles hands it off. Fournette tried to dive up and over, and the Bills deny him. Lorenzo Alexander's made a number of big plays.
By Alexander. Look at him grab right here. Alexander, and then pull him with the back of his foot so he doesn't get the extra foot or 2. They're going for it on 4th down.
Yes, they are. They didn't spot it inside the 1. Looked like it was maybe about half yard away.
This
they mark
is
it right
dicey.
on the 1.
You're exactly right. Although I'd still give it to my guy.
Here we go. 4th and goal. Bortles stumbled for a moment. Up top. He's got his man for the touchdown. Koyak with the catch.
It was good defense, and it was a great throw. I got to make sure he caught this, though. That ball looked like it may have moved in his hand as we go back and look as he came down. This is gutsy. Right here. Now I want to see, the Bills defenders saw it too. I thought I saw it. That ball might move as he goes down. Let's see. Can't tell there. That one looks like a touchdown. Feet are in. Does that ball move there? Oh, he grabs it with the other hand. I'm going touchdown.
And so it's in the books. McCoy.
Oh, they got it off.
Telvin Smith tripped him up, and Campbell fell on him, loss of 2. Ivory is the running back. Zone read here as Bortles has been doing it on the ground in this game. That was Lewis who took out White.
They're not pressuring. If they are, there's just 3 or 4 guys.
Bortles pass. Well, just in case they rule that a fumble, Fournette falls on it.
What an outstanding pressure package that Sean McDermott has. Go.
Taylor sets up screen for McCoy. He's coming back to the middle of the field. He's got a lane inside the 50. Now a flag comes out from the secondary, and a second one as well. Boy, what vision of the field McCoy had to cut that back and around for 39 yards, but it looks like it's going to come back.
Holding. Offense, number 10. 10-yard penalty. First down.
For 9 yards. Jacksonville looking like it's ready to blitz, and here they come. Taylor grabbed by the shoulder and taken down by Miles Jack, who then got sacked by his own teammate Ngakoue in the celebration.
Job by Jack. Watch right here. He's out of the play. He's right there in the middle. Then he fights through, and the grab and hold on to
50 to go. Jacksonville wins. They head to Pittsburgh next week. Fournette backed up, but not down. Oh, is he surrounded?
Very difficult on you, but you know, Pittsburgh can run the football. They just got into a pass game last time.
2nd and 15. Bortles had a hard time handling it, and then somehow takes a busted play for a first down. Won a postseason game at Pittsburgh. 3rd and 9. Ball was tipped, I believe, but still caught. Nice tackle by Leonard Johnson. It's been sensational.
They're rocking now. 4 down. But the clock is stopped. You could punt this. Here we go.
Taylor's pass is incomplete. Twisting him around and denying the catch was Patman. Say Jones looked like he had a chance to make the catch. 4th down. They're going to punt it.
They got to punt the first down. You need a first down. If you get 1 first down, the clock is moving, then you don't punt it all. But with this amount of time, you can still get it back with enough time to score a touchdown. But look at that. Patman actually gets away with a little hold.
He didn't want to discuss it this week. Continues to refuse to comment on the decision to step away, but trying to beat his old team here with 3 minutes to go. As Fournette is tripped up for a loss.
It's as risky if they're going to put this ball in the air. A, for time purposes.
And they hand it off to Fournette. Runs over one defender, Poyer. And stopped well short. About 3 yards actually short of the first.
And take that shot. Let's see if they come back with the same coverage or something different.
Taylor's missed on his last 6 passes. 2nd and 10. Over to Clay, and he steps out at about the 42.
It's cover 4 again.
Taylor, he's got time, and now they collapse on him and take him down. That was Dante Fowler.
Nothing else, but it's not. It's a 10-second runoff. Almost positive they're going to go 10 seconds, and they're going to wind the clock. So he's got 4th and 3.
You know what they need? They need an Andy Dalton play of their own right now.
They do. Clock starts. And, ooh.
Here's Peterman in trouble. He's got to get rid of it or run with it. He's taken off, and he got to the 49, which is enough. Moment. Somehow he's able to wiggle out of it. Campbell had a hand on him. Set of downs. Go. They did not run the 10 seconds off for the record. Here's Peterman completing it to Thompson, who's down at the 38.
Peterman has a chance to etch his name in the history books with the Bills on a drive right here. I've got to get some information on that. I don't know what just happened, if they didn't do it or why they did or didn't.
Well, here we go. First down. Peterman throws it, and they rule it a pass incomplete.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 2. There was no receiver in the area when he threw the ball. Inside of 2 minutes, that foul accompanies a 10-second runoff. We will reduce the clock by 10 seconds to 34 seconds.
Peterman from the gun. Here we go. Pass, tip, and intercepted by Ramsey to close it out. Jaguars are heading to Pittsburgh.
Ramsey up top. You might be looking at the future best corner in the National Football League. He reads the quarterback, jumps, and he's got height, size, speed, and you see the athleticism. We got to make sure that's a catch for sure, but it looks good there. Look at him.
What a play.
Make up the ground.
What a play. Already, though, a couple of times.
The call on the field stands. It is an interception. Jacksonville's ball. First down.
They come up with some different looks for Luke Kuechly.
Here's a flip to Tommy Lee Lewis, and that didn't work at all. A loss on the play, and James Bradbury came up and made the stop, a loss of 4. Here's Stewart, Jonathan Stewart with a big carry for a first down to begin the day. Bobble on the snap. Pass is caught. What a throw and what a grab by Greg Olsen.
Strength that Cam Newton has here. This is a good look at it, as you're going to see. He bobbles the ball, as you mentioned, and then he just drives the ball, and it's pretty good coverage there by Ken Crawley, and yet Cam puts it out there perfectly.
A lot of strength there. Here's McCaffrey. Broke tackles in the backfield, couldn't break more, and a loss of 1. Quick throw, Kalen Clay. Clay knocked down right at the marker, and they're going to give it to him. Just got it away. Pass to the end zone is dropped. Kalen Clay.
Could have walked this ball and handed it off any better than where he placed it. That's a perfect throw by Cam Newton, and not an easy throw to make. You got to put it right on the sideline, so only your guy can make the play on it.
To Graham Gano. He's missed only 1. Now he's missed twice. Now 2nd and 10 for New Orleans. Down the middle, deep, Ginn, caught, inside the 30. The former Panther, touchdown, New Orleans.
Offensively.
2nd and 9, Newton protected, airs it out. There's Clay, and no flag, and now a flag late.
Pass interference, defense number 20. The ball being placed, it's out of the foul. And an automatic first down.
27-yard try by Gano, who's now 1 for 2.
One more backup.
Breeze with a play action, then finding Ingram with Kelemete out in front of him, and Mark Ingram's got a big play for a first down.
Not against this guy. He's awfully slippery.
Blitz. Saints pick it up. Pass caught by Thomas. Sets up 1st and goal.
Shaq Thompson had a chance to keep Alvin Kamara from scoring a touchdown, and he didn't make the play. He's got a chance to make a play on Michael Thomas there on the boundary, and he just simply overruns it.
We're waiting. What's that?
Breeze. End zone open. Touchdown Hill.
They missed on.
Here's Stewart on a delayed handoff. Nothing out there, and backward he goes.
But you've got, again, Marshawn Lattimore right down here.
Cam keeps and is shoved forward for the first down. Third down and 8. Newton slings it. Person on the catch, and he's got a first down, and the turf monster got him.
Between the tackles, he's a tough little guy.
2nd and 7. Newton slings it to the end zone. A lot of hand checking, and Olsen the target, no flag. Ken Crawley was back there covering. Gano now from 39 drills it. He's had a great year, Graham Gano. He missed 8 field goals last year. 2nd and 10. Breeze pass down the middle. It is caught by Hill. What a grab with a body on him. Good for 25. Headed to Minneapolis. Pass is caught on a diving grab, and down to the 1 is Michael Thomas.
2 great catches right in a row. One by Hill, and then Michael Thomas comes right back. And again, to illustrate, you don't complete 72%.
Done some tremendous scouting and drafting. Mickey Loomis in this front office. Handoff is to Zach Line for the touchdown.
Have to be smart with the football with just 40 seconds to play.
Slings it here and has Funchess to the 50. From 58, Gano got it. 8, and it's a 21-9 game at the half.
When you face a good 3rd down unit.
So here's Carolina trying to come back in this one, and that's a nice throw and catch as Funchess is on the receiving end. Good for 17. Down to Aaron we go.
Just found out his wife is in labor, and I need to tell him.
Well, that's interesting. Here's Stewart bouncing it. And Jonathan Stewart, hello, down inside the 30. Good protection. Time runs out. Cam brought down to the ground by Jonathan Freeney. Injury depleted roster for the Saints on defense. Gano hits from 29.
Like them and Alvin Kamara.
Pass is caught. What a throw and a grab by Ginn for a first down.
This year.
2nd and 6. See if Breeze picks on him. Pass is caught inside the 25. Coleman goes backward then. Ball is out. Panthers say they have it. And no signal yet.
New Orleans number 22. First down.
Pressure on Breeze. Flag on the play, and Breeze throws incomplete.
Holding, offense number 71. This penalty is declined. Intentional grounding, offense number 9. Carries a loss of down. The ball will be spotted where the pass was thrown. It'll be 4th down.
It would match his career long. Lutz. Got it. All field goals so far today for Carolina as Newton gets hit. That's Cam Jordan.
Not been able to get after Drew Brees.
Haven't sacked him yet. Now down he goes. And on 3rd and 3, K'Wan Short is there to tap him after Drew Brees tripped.
Trying to give him the necessary rest to prepare him for the Sunday game.
Here's one down the middle for Olsen. He's got a first down. Play action. They air it out for Olsen down the field. And Olsen's got a first down for Carolina. Newton, Olsen, touchdown! The Panthers finally break through.
These players, and the next thing you know, you look up after a touchdown and you're only 5 points down.
Pass is caught by Willie Snead for a first down with Thompson all over it.
Ready, what's that?
4-0 in the postseason here at home under Breeze and Payton. This time it's Kamara losing to 2nd and 7. Newton in trouble and sacked. First guy there was Tyler Davison. Onyemata was there at the end of it, and Newton got hit hard.
Yeah, he's had very limited work, obviously, and now you come in a playoff game on the road in 3rd and a mile, and I mean, he's a veteran guy.
On 3rd and 17. This one's batted down by Jordan. To the punt and then the hold. The ball's back at the 38. It Breeze hands to Ingram, who lost a couple. Job. Fake toss. Breeze gets around Peppers, throws on the run. He's got Thomas to the 5.
The ball to the offense with great field position and let Breeze do his thing.
Kamara, touchdown.
Injury.
On 2nd down, pass is caught. That is McCaffrey, and in the foot race, McCaffrey to the end zone. A dome silencer from Cam Newton to Christian McCaffrey. And it's a game again, 56 yards for the touchdown.
It's going north and south, and you're going to see the move that he makes right at the top, and he completely gets Robertson to jump the outside route. He comes underneath and just nobody, and Breeze puts it on him perfectly.
Like a long handoff. Now they run it with Ingram, and Ingram is knocked down by Mike Adams. Extra men on the rush. Pass is caught. What a beautiful throw. And Michael Thomas spinning makes the grab. You better, can you?
You can't, and you just can't adjust to the football. And it goes back to the catch we saw Josh Hill make earlier, that they throw these types of plays every day in practice.
3rd down and 2. Kamara gets swallowed up. First guy there was Peppers. They're going to go. 4th down and 2. Breeze throws. Pass is picked. And they are going to give the interception to Mike Adams. Adams is the one who made the interception. Here's the throw by Breeze. It was up for grabs, and the veteran, instead of just knocking it down, Newton in the pocket, throws, pass is caught by Funchess in midfield. Newton, pass is to Clay. Was he in bounds? He was. Catch is made at the 26. 1-yard completion. There's the catch. There are the feet. Good call.
Good job. I thought he was out of bounds in real time, and just right now, it looks like they're going to have to work the middle.
Newton to the end zone. Incomplete, and the flag is down.
Holding, defense, a 5-yard penalty, and an automatic first down.
So it'll be... Newton gets hit. Pass is broken up. Funchess the target, and there's the rookie Lattimore. 2nd and 10. Newton just throws it away with Cam Jordan all over him, and a flag for grounding.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 1. Carries a loss of down. It'll be 3rd down at the spot where he threw the pass.
20 seconds left. 3rd and 23. Newton to the end zone. Funchess, the target. No flag. It's incomplete. It's 4th down.
Because he just couldn't put his foot in the ground when he gets... You get going that way, and then if he's able to stop and just drive back to the ball, and he had a chance. Von Bell, he clearly overruns it.
Blitz, a sack, Saints win. There are a few seconds left on the clock. We'll have one more snap, but the Saints are going to move on for a date with the Vikings.
Will go to work from the 25. Play action. He starts to slip and then throws deep downfield. It's underthrown. There's all kinds of contact. There are 2 flags that come in. The referee.
Defense number 34. Spot foul.
Very windy on this chilly late afternoon, and now they give it on a draw to Ajayi, who started the season with Miami. The ball is loose. The ball is loose at the 26-yard line. The Falcons start to run away as if they've come up with it. Everybody so signaling, and so do the officials. Freeman is the running back. Short drop, quick throw to the outside, and that is Levine Tololo making the catch, and comes up with the empty backfield on a 3rd down and 5. Hangs in the pocket, then has to escape, floats one, caught, and that'll be a 1st down. Mohamed Sanu towards the Eagles defensive coordinator. And again, they run it to the outside with Kevin Coleman, and he's going to pick up 12 yards and a 4th successive 1st down. Michael Kendricks knocks him down. Blanking Ryan with the play clock at 1. And Ryan from the pocket throws, caught, but short of a 1st down, and the Eagles think it's incomplete, so it doesn't even matter. Taylor Gabriel never had it to begin with, and it's 4th down. Matt Bosher to put it down. And a 33-yard attempt, which is the length of an extra point these days, is good. There's Poole. There he comes. Foles throws to the outside, and that's a little too high as well, but a flag comes in, intended for Max Hollins.
Interference. Defense number 21. Spot foul. Automatic 1st down.
2nd down and 3. Junkie again. Pulls his way. 1st down and a lot more. He picks up a lot of yardage after contact. Atlanta sends 4. Foles in trouble, and that would take them out of field goal range. Tevin Coleman is the back. Straight drop, and then a quick dart over the middle, and breaking tackles and picking up 14. Breaking away from Malcolm Jenkins is Tevin Coleman. From the 26, off play action, ton of time for Ryan. Throws a beauty to Jones. Big gain, covered by Ronald Darby. Freeman is the back. Give it to him. And he gets taken down after a gain of 1, and it'll be 4th down. Fletcher Cox right there. Looking around, play clock at 0. And they just do get it off, but there's a flag. It may have been delay of game, I don't know.
The snap, delay game. Offense number 2. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
Starts this drive from the 14. They'll start on the ground, and Ajayi has a lot of room, and then vaults for a 1st down. Love it. You got that name down. That's great.
Just took a shot.
Yeah, there you go. You won the lottery. Look at this again. Ajayi bouncing his way like a bowling ball. Down 2. To him again. And there he goes to the 39-yard line of the quarter. Play action. Set up a screen. Ajayi starting to stumble, but stays on his feet and gets it up to the 48-yard line.
Take a shot here. You certainly could.
Give it instead to LeGarrette Blount, and Blount picks up a 1st down to the 44-yard line. Burton goes in motion on 2nd and 4. To the outside, it's Clement, undrafted rookie, picks up a 1st down, 38 yards with 5 consecutive completions. And now look at that play to Aguilar, who takes the handoff and makes it a 1st down and goal. Beautiful design. Stopped by Allen after a big gain of 21. Or in motion, comes back the other way, and that's a fumble, and then Foles comes up with the ball and takes it to the end zone for a touchdown. Foles coming up with it. Here comes Poole, who had a big game last week in LA. Clearly he makes contact.
After reviewing the play, the runner is short of the short of the yard line. It'll be 4th and 1.
fourth down play is Blunt to the outside, and in he goes for a touchdown. Trey Burton leading the way with a block. 14th play of the drive to give Philadelphia the lead. Jake Elliott for the extra point and hits the upright, and he's no good. Missed it. 5 receivers in this set. Blitz coming. Ryan hangs in there, throws, and that's caught. And then breaking away is Sanu. Sanu hurdles his way out to the 49-yard line. Ryan right over the middle. It's Julio Jones, and he gets taken down at the 48-yard line by Malcolm Jenkins. Bosher punting into the wind. And you can see that is truly into the wind. And then takes a sideways bounce, and the ball is loose at the 19-yard line. And the Falcons wind up with the ball. Some teams have had their eyes on him as a potential head coach. That's Patrick Robinson. Off his foot, and then off Brayman.
You don't get any extra points if it hits 3 of them.
During the play, the ruling on the field is confirmed.
Trips to the right. Ryan looks that way. Tries to dump it off and hits Freeman for a touchdown. Moving forward, just staying behind the line of scrimmage, and in they go for the score.
This is an awesome quarterback play. Here goes Freeman right out here. And you're going to see Matt Ryan's going to get sort of turned around, spun around, and then just sort of threw a little jump pass over the top. Spectacular quarterback play. All through these playoffs now, on these 2 days, we have veteran quarterbacks.
He stays in the game on a 3rd down and 3 and takes the pass. Can he pick up the first down? Yes, he can. Neal was right there, and Clement forced his way past the sticks. 3rd, 5. Looking downfield, throwing, and a little too high. Couldn't hit Trey Burton, who had sprung loose, and it's 4th down with 2:15 to the half. The ball at the 20-yard line. The toss back to Kevin Coleman, and he, with a big run of 21 yards, with Julio Jones leading, and Ryan from the 43-yard line. Fires, caught, Jones, and that's close to a first down, taking it into Eagle territory. McLeod makes the tackle.
Remaining because of that one drive they called both on defense.
Ryan quickly gets taken down at the 50-yard line. That's Fletcher Cox who gets in there. Oh, that may have been deflected. Bounced at the 30-yard line. And it will roll dead at about the 28-yard line.
We got a flag out.
Fingernails. He's able to get a hand on it. That's what
After
they're checking out.
Play,
Here's
the ball was
Spinovich.
tipped. Therefore, there is no penalty for running in the kicker. Philadelphia's ball, first down on the 28-yard line.
On Jeffrey, if you wanted to try and get one down the field.
Foles gets it downfield. Look out, and it is deflected and caught by Torrey Smith. He gets to the 50 only, and now they're going to have to take their final timeout or clock it, and they do. They take a timeout here.
Just judged it, trying to make the interception. I think his knee shot it back the other direction. Well, we are in Pennsylvania. It wasn't quite the immaculate reception, but very bizarre. It hits his knee and shoots it back in play. Wow. Guarantee you he won't hit it with his knee.
Foles to the sideline, caught, and there's 1 second on the clock as Jeffrey steps out of bounds. Been with them since week 2, and Elliott, who has missed an extra point, bangs one through.
That's something the Falcons like.
Play clock at 1 on a 3rd and 6. Ryan pumps twice, gets chased, and fires downfield, and it's tipped out of bounds and incomplete by Jalen Mills. 4. Keep it on the ground. Ajayi can only pick up 2. First Super Bowl championship. First things first, as Atlanta starts from the 12-yard line, and Kevin Coleman swings to the outside with a ton of room and gets bounced out of bounds by Jenkins at the 30-yard line. Deep drop by Ryan. Fires. Caught. They needed 11 and get 12. Inside handoff. Tevin Coleman, who should have enough. Ryan under pressure. Down he goes at the 46-yard line. Nigel Branham knocks him down. This was more likely to run out of the run-pass options. Meanwhile, here you got the pass that's caught and a first down gained by Alshon Jeffrey out to the 21-yard line. From the gun from the 21. Another one, and that pass is caught, and that's going to be a gain of 12. Had a sack earlier. Foles steps up to get away from McKinley and then finds the open man, Jeffrey, down the sideline. Big conversion. First down at the Atlanta 44. Foles connecting with Jeffrey. That's been an issue in the last couple of games. Again, the run-pass option, and that pass is caught by Zach Ertz, who was their leading receiver during the season. Foles stepping up over the middle. That is caught. That's Torrey Smith, and he lunges inside the 20 for another Philadelphia first down. If they gain nary a yard here, instead they will get it. Oh, they were going to get something, and now they got nothing. Ajayi looking downfield as the pass came to his hand, so it's fourth down. Burgess got hurt week 1. Jones to put it down, and for the lead. The kick is good. The banks of the Olden Tenji River. From the 40-yard line, Ryan's going to go down as Rodney McLeod on a safety blitz.
Linebacker and leader of this defense.
Third down and 7. Swing the pass out to Ajayi, and Ajayi breaks free and takes it all the way to midfield. Alfred down the field.
Watch him come underneath this time. Let the pass rush go. Come underneath it. I got to find Deion Jones. There he is. A little slip. And there we go. Convert the 3rd and 7. And biggest play of the game.
3 receivers set to the right. Foles goes to the left. And he hits Zach Ertz. So another big 3rd down conversion. This one to the 34-yard line. And a half left in the 4th. Little toss. Aguilar, and Aguilar will skirt the sideline and go out of bounds at the 24-yard line, very close to a first down. Lunt now in the backfield. Fake to him. To the outside goes the pass. Caught by Max Hollins for a nice little gain. Keeping on the ground, through the middle, moving the sticks. First down. LeGarrette Blount, 3rd and 3. With protection, throws and stops short of the first down. He goes to Clement Trufant, make sure he doesn't pick up the first. And it is 15-10. So Philly is up by 5. 3rd and 6. Ryan under pressure throws a wobbly pass, and at the 50-yard line, it is Sanu making the catch. Idea here.
He bobbled it for a second. Is he back under control? He's got a finger extended down. Oh my goodness.
I mean, at first glance, I would say they'll rule no catch.
For reviewing the play, the receiver never had possession of the ball, and the ball hit the ground. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down.
Blitz. Ryan throws downfield, and it is Jones. The main man holds it and stuns the crowd. First down at the 38-yard line. Ryan, good protection, fires, and that will be caught at the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 3 from the 19-yard line. First down and more. And this is Tevin Coleman taking it to the 8-yard line. He's in the backfield. And Ryan to the end zone for Jones. Cannot haul it in. Covered there by Darby to make it 2nd down and goal. Ward flanking Ryan on a 2nd and goal. And a little shovel in the middle. And that is incomplete. What was that?
It was just a pure shovel screen, whatever it was you want to call it. Really are not doubling Julio Jones.
There he is, bottom of the screen, one-on-one, and Ryan goes that way on a slant, and it is caught at the 2-yard line. We saw the replay here. So he's controlling it. Goes to, here we go again, right? Here we go again.
After reviewing the play, the ruler on the field stands to complete a pass.
But Derek Coleman, a fullback, flanked out to the left. Ryan rolling to the right. Ryan in trouble. Ryan flips one into the end zone with a prayer, incomplete. Jalen Mills covering.
Unbelievable. Biggest play of the game. Julio Jones falls down. At this, Jalen Mills, who has come so far here in his second year, he falls down. Now watch Julio going to get it up. Ryan still wants it, and they can't quite get the completion.
Even if he had caught it, take a look where his feet are. I'm not sure he would have come down in bounds anyway. Well, there he is.
Wow.
They line up. Now you got Atlanta almost jumping. Did they? That's Grady Jarrett. Let's see whether they call it a false start or offside.
Wow. Defense number 97. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
And on 1st and 5, this is Corey Clement. He's going to pick up a first down. Take a kneel down. Atlanta can use its timeout if they choose.
Moves into a slot, 3rd and 1. Brady's got time and unloads it. Gronkowski with the catch. And Byard, the safety who had 8 picks this year, was one-on-one with Gronkowski. Heavy point of emphasis for Josh McDaniels yesterday, the coordinator, saying we need to do something fast in this game. And here's 3rd down to keep it going, and no one's there. Rookie Smith, tight end, comes on to the right side. It's an H-back and a completion to their first rounder, Corey Davis, for a first down.
What the Titans want to do. Titans should do something different.
Here they go out of the gun. Pressure up the middle. Mariota, hey, takes his losses. And is sacked back at the 21. We got White in the backfield. Hogan lined up to the right. Need to get to the 44 for a first. Brady's protected. He's able to gun it and complete it. At the Tennessee 49, right in front of Logan Ryan for 15. The catch by Amendola. Titans come out with 6 DBs for this 3rd down play.
No one's covering Gronk.
They look confused. Is Gronk? The pass was too low. And the Patriot offense is taken off the field. Started the last drive at the 8. This one begins at the 5. Standing at the goal line, out of the gun. Mariota is able to find Delaney Walker, and 3 Patriots can't take him down. As a teammate, it's Matthews able to help shove Walker for another 4 or 5.
It's Mariota's. You drop people and spy.
He's rushing 4. Mariota steps up, going to take off. He's got the first down and dives ahead to the Patriot 45. Going to go up top. He's got an open man for the first at the 30. That's Rashard Matthews. Here's a 2nd and 10. Running the option. Mariota got a block and picks up the first down. 2nd and 6. From the 15. Mariota going to the end zone. A one-handed catch by Davis, who did not score a touchdown all regular season. And the rookie, though, finds one here in Foxborough.
Peter in bounds here, but the one-handed catch. Left foot is in. He's got control there. His left knee's going to be down. Does the ball move?
Looks like he had it pinned to the body, control the whole way.
Touchdown. And this is the first pick of the draft. You said it. 5th pick, I believe, overall.
Yes, he was. 5th overall.
From Western Michigan. And they've been waiting for the breakout. His size and skill and speed are off the charts. Let's see that ball one more time. Yeah, that's a touchdown.
And it is confirmed.
Malcolm Butler getting over.
Brady, 7-step drop, and a hook up here with Brandon Cooks for 14. Lewis, open lane, one wiggle, and he's free. And he's got a first to close out the first quarter.
No, he's a great guy and a lot of great people to go with.
A fake reverse to Cooks, and that leaves open Lewis. And Lewis is still roaming free inside the 20. He doesn't think he was down, so he takes it to the end zone. We got one official ruling touchdown.
Wow, Jim, I don't know if he was down either. No. Here's the original look that we saw that you can see right there.
The runner was down by contact at the 19-yard line. The ruling on the field is changed.
New England may figure it out, and Tom Brady's special, and Belichick's just as special, but this is not just a walkthrough.
Brady on first down. Finds Lewis open in the middle. Cuts it outside, and he's got another nice run down to the 5. That goes for 14. It'll be first and goal to go.
Motion someone in, see if it's man or zone.
Find a little shuffle pass to White, and he dives across for the touchdown. On a 3rd and 4. Open. Decker. First down, stiff arm, flag out. Back at the 35.
Pass interference. Offense, number 87.
Mariota goes sideline. Short of the first down. Anyway, no catch. That was Davis. Quick pass over to Cooks. Got around Jackson. And then steps out, but he's got a big gain. Good for a first. There's Lewis galloping through traffic down to about the 18. He's right off his left hip. He's looking at him, gets it to him. White inside the 10, and another first down, and they are racing down the field again. White breaks outside. James White with his second touchdown of the quarter. PI call, offensive pass interference that wiped away a first down catch for Decker. Now needs to try to get the momentum shifted back, and he finds Decker again. Sidesteps a hit and falls at the 44. And his parents asked him, "Did you keep the football?" He says, "Hey, Mom, Dad, it was just a practice." Here's Brady, third down, and denied that time. Cyprian is the one who defends it.
I want this matchup, and that's what New England wanted. They just didn't get it done.
6.5 to go in the quarter. We got a flag, and it's going against New England.
Was he on tape delay? I mean, that was 12 seconds after it happened.
Moved into the neutral zone and caused a false start.
Oh.
The neutral zone infraction by the defense. That 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's a 3rd and 2. All alone. First down for Amendola at the 50. Here it is, 3rd down. Gronk, first down. Fired, unable to get around him. Takes the throw to Amendola, goes to a wide open Gronk. Down to the 20. So now the 16th play of the drive, 3rd and goal. Back of the end zone, it is caught by Hogan for the touchdown.
Credit, now watch this. They know the safety's going to go double Gronk. Gronk's over here. And then Hogan goes right where that free safety was. And Brady looks inside.
Open Decker steps out after a pickup of 12. Need to get to the 47 for a first. Down the middle, and a flag is thrown in as Decker was unable to hold on in traffic.
Pass was thrown. Illegal contact. Defense, number 25. 5-yard penalty. Automatic.
You don't get back because they want to win the game. He's got to deliver. Another chance right here.
Mariota decides to take off with it and lowers his head. He's near the first. Gonna mark him, it looks like about a yard short. Gonna go with Henry. Henry in trouble.
What are they
Henry's
doing?
got no chance.
What are they doing?
And the Patriots are gonna get the football with around 18, 17 seconds to go and 3 timeouts.
It's down in the huddle. You got to go down instantly when you catch it.
Here's Brady. Goes across the middle. Amendola. Oh. Stayed on a second for a while. 53 yards. Gostkowski. And just wide. Mariota looking for an option. In trouble, and he gets taken down by Adam Butler.
Or bring a guy over. And right there.
Was going to run up the middle, and Lewis takes off with, again, that one weaving move, and off he goes for a gain of 10 and a first.
They actually got it off the right way anyway.
3rd and 13. Fleming comes in for Waddle. Brady on his heels, lobs it. Oh, and it went right through the hands of White. They almost pulled it off. Well above their average over the full course of the game.
It's a great catch last week by Decker in Kansas City, though, wasn't it?
Yep, it was the game winner, but look at this. Speaking of a catch, Ricky Jean-Francois is able to catch up with Mariota in the backfield. And suddenly it is 2nd and 23. And Mariota's in trouble again, and he's decked at the 2 this time. Marquise Flowers. As the Patriots start at the 44. Drop back Brady. Lost it. Gets it. Gronkowski runs away from Woodyard. One of the quarterbacks to build around. Here's the 3rd and 3. Of course, you still got Eli there. Not to say he doesn't have a couple years to go of productive football. And the first down catch is made by Amendola. Bolden's in the backfield. Bolden down to the 2. That's where they mix things up. You haven't seen him the whole game except on special teams. And he's got Bolden, the running back, with the handle. Untouched. Untouched for the touchdown. Brandon Bolden. He flags and penalties as they have first downs in the game. And again, no time for Mariota. He is sacked for the 5th time tonight.
This area has been outstanding.
3rd and 5 as Brady has pressure around him and is able to get it into the hands of James White for a first down. And 8. Brady. All kinds of time. I mean, just all day, and there he is, wide open Amendola with a flag near midfield. This kind of a pressure situation, postseason. They throw it to him again. Byard throws him down, but catch number 5 on the night for the Gronk.
Your own thinking, your own brain.
3rd and 10. Steps away from the heat and lofts it up in the air. Oh, look at that play. Look at that play. Similar to what he tried to do earlier, catching White out of the backfield, just taking something off of it. And Amendola pulls it down for the first down.
Every 4 weeks, you can just adjust your offense. You stay ahead of the curve. That's what the Patriots do, and it provides a lot of trouble for opponents.
2nd and 7. Chasing after Brady, who got it away to Lewis. Made the catch right around Morgan. Bolden in the backfield again. Brady keeps, pushes ahead for a first down.
It was a wide receiver.
Yes, it was. Deion Branch. 2nd and goal. Here's the pass to the end zone, and it is caught. Gronkowski. And Gronkowski have teamed up for a touchdown in the postseason, which is tied for the 2nd best all-time touchdown combination in the passing game.
13 touchdowns, 15 interceptions.
Yeah, more picks than touches.
Not a very good season for a standard of a guy that everyone has high hopes in this city for.
Who tonight has managed only 27 yards on 12 carries. Flags are out as Mariota is chased down by Dietrich Wise.
Are you saying there's a good chance it's back here?
I like the chances. I don't know. What do you think? Here's Bolden. Look at Bolden. Brandon Bolden. He earlier scored his first touchdown since November of 2015. Oh, look at this. Down the field to Cooks. 2 Titans were there, and it's incomplete.
And taking that and running like it's a real thing. You don't think about those things for more than a second or two.
Here's a 3rd and 4 and a flag as Decker makes the catch on his knees together, and Brady has not been sacked here tonight. There is a pass for a first down with another flag down. Matthews with the catch.
Should be proud. Amy Adams Strunk organization took a step.
Mariota backs up to avoid a 7th sack, and now fires it. Did he have the feet down? That's Decker. And they say he did. See each other here later in 18. 4th and 11. Catch was made at the feet down. They say yes. Davis. 4th down, and they're bringing it. Got it away to the end zone, and it is caught. That's a touchdown. Davis gets his 2nd on the night. They actually opened their season with an onside kick, and now, for all intents and purposes, that closes their season, and both of them didn't work.
Down to Fournette if you have to.
In the first meeting, Bortles had 95 yards through the air. There's a dump off, sets it up for Koyak, who had a touchdown last week. And Koyak gets it to the perimeter. Play action. Bortles steps up, guns it. Open man caught at the 25 by Marquise Lee. Jaguars trying to get on the board. Motion man is Koyak. Handed off. Fournette plows. And Fournette is cut down low by Vince Williams. Picks up 4. It's 3rd and goal. Tyler Shatley. 3rd and goal for Jacksonville. Fake it. Bortles on the move. Bortles floats it. Incomplete. 4th and goal for Jacksonville. Bohannon in front of Fournette. Fournette goes airborne. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette launching himself into the end zone, and Jacksonville on the board first.
Down in the game 5 earlier in the year, right over the top. He got right through the tackle of Sean Spence at the goal line, and he breaks the plane.
Roethlisberger set it up underneath. Eli Rogers. Rogers tried to zigzag for the first down, couldn't get there. Play clock down to 1. Bortles has to work quickly. Out of the gun, Bortles guns it. And it's incomplete. Bobbled, and Allen Hurns couldn't secure it. And Smith-Schuster along with Eli Rogers. 3 wide receivers here. It's Bell, and Bell is walloped in the backfield. A loss of 2 on the play. Win over Buffalo, 3rd and 11. Roethlisberger from the gun. Fires to the outside, juggled. Miles Jack. It's an interception for Jacksonville.
Match up with tight ends, and here he shows not only the speed but the athleticism.
Handoff, Fournette hurdles. Fournette cuts to the outside. Oh, Fournette trying to curl it inside the pylon. He's looking for the touchdown.
Bohannon got the key block here as he kicks out on Sean Davis. The hurdle there, and now Fournette is eyeing the pylon, and he's in. His right foot inside the goal line. Watch his right foot here. Touchdown.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. The runner was inbounds and crossed the ball with the goal line.
New England, that's it. 5:25 to go in the first. It's a handoff. Le'Veon Bell breaks the tackle. Bell accelerates to the 45. Set. Pittsburgh in Jacksonville territory. Roethlisberger hooks a pass. High one. Held on. Eli Rogers. The concentration and body control for 13.
In the regular season, good protection for Big Ben as he sees the hole. And look at
here in the first. Pitch it. Bell cuts. Bell spilled out very close. Clock is down to 3. Pitch it. Bell devoured. Jalen Ramsey leading the charge. It's a loss of 4. A 2nd and 1 for Jacksonville. Back to Fournette. First down run and more. Flag thrown. Fournette finally brought down as he crossed the 35-yard line penalty marker. Bortles operates out of the gun. Hand it off. Yeldon extends for the touchdown. Jacksonville is pouring it on here in the first half. By Yeldon. Shorter kick to this end of the field. Toussaint. Hit as he crossed the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3. Steelers trying to claw their way back into this. Handoff. Le'Veon Bell. He's got a hole. And Bell brought down at the 36. 21-yard burst. Bell in the backfield from the gun. Roethlisberger steps, fires, end zone. It's caught. Antonio Brown, touchdown Steelers.
Another unbelievable catch by Antonio Brown. But the confidence that Roethlisberger has in Brown is unmatched. You can't get better coverage than that. Claiming he was pushed off, but look at the subtle move there by Brown.
Brown caught the football and Boye's arm. 7 completions to 6 different receivers. 5 minutes to go. First half. Bortles sells the fake. Bortles, deep ball. It is incomplete. 2 defenders in the area of Marquise Lee. Hayden got a piece for Pittsburgh. Injury to Leonard Fournette. Roethlisberger dumps it off. There's room for Bell. Le'Veon Bell. Out across the 40-yard line. 17 yards, catch and run. It would be New England and Pittsburgh again, not Jacksonville. Roethlisberger, ball pops free, rolling around, and it's scooped up. The speed of Telvin Smith. Goodbye. Touchdown, Jaguars. Ngakoue knocks it free, and a 50-yard return for Jacksonville with a penalty marker down.
Ngakoue, number 91. He's going to overpower Villanueva there.
Was a fumble with recovery by Jacksonville.
And a brilliant touchdown by Brown. Roethlisberger, quick hitter. Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down. He was not out of bounds. They ruled him down before that. 1:23 to go. Roethlisberger has the time. Trying to run, but cannot break away. Marcel Darius. 4 receiver set. Roethlisberger pump. Roethlisberger throws, looking, end zone, over the shoulder. Martavis Bryant pulls it in for the touchdown. Huge play for Pittsburgh.
Bryant with so much speed. Number 10 right down the middle. Splits the coverage here. You can see Antonio Brown coming from the other side. But Roethlisberger with time to throw is going to put it over the shoulder in the back of the end zone for Bryant for the score.
Yard line, first possession of the second half. Roethlisberger tosses to Bell. Makes a cut on the outside. Out of bounds, and the crowd reacts as flags fly.
See here.
Oh wait, he got pushed by Smith-Schuster.
Conduct, number 20 of the defense.
Smith-Schuster
penalty, first down.
Pushed Ramsey into that area.
First unsportsmanlike toward potential disqualification. First down.
Hopewell High School in Aliquippa, same high school that produced Tony Dorsett. Roethlisberger, 2nd and 10. On time to Vance McDonald. It's a first down, a strong throw from Ben Roethlisberger for 15 yards, matched up with Church. Roethlisberger lofts it. Juggle. Touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with the grab. The Steelers inching closer.
Well, the linebacker Telvin Smith has Bell on the wheel route, but look at the concentration by Bell. The ball dropped right in the bucket by Roethlisberger.
Have to go in the third. Now it's TJ Yeldon in there. Bortles steps up. Bortles will run. Blake Bortles sets up a block, takes it down the sideline for a first down. Bortles out of the pocket. Bortles throws to the sideline, broken up. L.J. Fort. He is 22 of 28 for 223. 3 touchdowns and a pick. 12 in a row. It's caught by McDonald. Vance McDonald, who was acquired from San Francisco during the preseason.
You're going to be number 1 in pass defense.
3rd and 9. Roethlisberger steps up. Roethlisberger hit as he throws. It's incomplete. Miles Jack tried to get under it. Jaguars.
Well, watch his right arm get hit just as he throws this ball. Dante Fowler coming in with another splash play.
Week on CBS. TJ Yeldon in the backfield on a 3rd and 10. Bortles steps up. Bortles. Incomplete. It ricochets off D.D. Westbrook and Artie Burns. 4th down. Been erratic. 9 of 20. There's 96 yards. It's blocked. Nordman had it blocked. And the ball is down at the 48. Robert Golden. A golden moment for the Steelers early in the 4th.
It's Golden here, number 20. He just flies right by the outside, missed block by O'Shaughnessy, and he gets just enough of it to result in a 15-yard punt.
McDonald, the motion man, nicks in front of Bell. Bell slides through the hole. Good run, 6 yards on 1st down, brought down by Malik Jackson. Off in the backfield, Smith-Schuster goes in motion. Give it to Bell. He didn't get there. Plenty of time on the play clock. Fake the handoff. Roethlisberger fires it. Incomplete. Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, in a matchup with Boye.
And at the bottom of the screen, 19 is Smith-Schuster. Watch the jersey stretch right there. That is holding in the secondary by A.J. Boye, and that allowed him to jump right on top of the back of Smith.
From the Pittsburgh 48. Fake the handoff. Bortles heaves it downfield. It's caught by Keelan Cole. The rookie climbs the imaginary ladder. 175 receiving yards. 1st and goal inside the 5. Fournette trying to hammer it in. He does. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The 3rd of the day for Leonard Fournette. 10 at their own 25-yard line. They're down by 14. Roethlisberger in the pocket. Roethlisberger, rainbow delivery to Brown and a 1st down. Roethlisberger. A wobbler. Incomplete. Barry Church was over there. Le'Veon Bell, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down for the Steelers.
Like just a 4-man rush for Jacksonville.
Roethlisberger gets out of trouble, throws it deep downfield. Oh, what a grab! Antonio Brown, touchdown! Sensational!
And confidence that Roethlisberger has at number 84 again on display. Coverage by Boye, almost perfect. But the ball placement to the inside by Roethlisberger as he threw it basically on the run results in another spectacular touchdown for the Steelers.
Bortles looks, swings it to the outside, and it's caught by Yeldon. T.J. Yeldon down the sideline and out of bounds. 192. Play clock winding down. They just get the play off. Bortles guns it. to D.D. Westbrook, and the rookie brings it in for a first down. Play action. Bortles upstairs, wide open. Tommy Bohannon, touchdown, Jacksonville. Blake Bortles navigates a drive for the Jaguars. If they hold on, there'll be a whole lot of Woe Nellies down in the state of Florida. Roethlisberger, home run ball. Bounced around, incomplete. Martavis Bryant dealing with 2 Jacksonville defenders and even 4 minutes to play. And they're down by 14. Roethlisberger, pressure, sidearms it to Vance McDonald, who's got a first down.
Completion to T.J. Yeldon really turned things around.
Roethlisberger looking to run with it. And Roethlisberger, a little backyard football for the first down.
He was looking to lateral this ball to somebody. And I think the Jaguars bought that little fake there. And I really think that Jared Wilson did.
Drafted well. Steelers down by 14. Roethlisberger in some trouble. Roethlisberger slings it downfield. Incomplete. There were 2 receivers in the area. Martavis Bryant had bounced off him with Jared Wilson back there in 10 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger, soft toss to Bell. Bell to spin. Le'Veon Bell, extra yards. Roethlisberger, pump, run. Backward pass to Le'Veon Bell, accelerates for the touchdown.
Because it was a backwards pass, it didn't matter if he was over the line of scrimmage.
So clearly passed.
Yeah, but the ball is backwards. As you can see the adjustment that Bell had to make the grab.
So Roethlisberger, a heads-up play. Maybe not the way you draw it up, but the effectiveness and the trust.
And the experience.
Boswell lines it up. They're going to go for it on the onside kick. The ball was deflected, and it's recovered by Jacksonville.
Yeah, the ball hit Tyler Matakevich way short of the yardage you needed.
3rd and 6. With 1:56 left, Pittsburgh has 1 timeout to work with. Handoff for Fournette. They have to stop him here. And they did. Snap it. Nortman, the holder, from 45 yards away. It is right down the middle for Lambeau. Jacksonville up by 10 with 1:45 to play.
Will, but you're only as good as your next game.
Yep. He said maybe for 24 hours.
Yep.
Roethlisberger on a line, makes the connection to Bryant. Martavis Bryant getting to the outside, and Bryant out of bounds. So hold on here. 47 seconds left. Czar with 4:89. First and goal from the 5. Roethlisberger. He got rid of it, but was slammed down with a flag thrown. The field goal here.
Rounding, number 7, offense. That's a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down.
It certainly would save time.
Pittsburgh's had no timeouts.
Then you
it would also carry a 10-second runoff.
A 10-second runoff because of the penalty.
Roethlisberger tosses to the outside. Antonio Brown. And he's down inside the 5, but didn't get out of bounds, so the clock continues to roll. 17 seconds left. Roethlisberger connects for the touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. But 0-0 on the clock. Campbell now in his 10th year. Roll it. It's over. The Jacksonville Jaguars have pulled off the upset of the playoffs.
Ingram tries the right side, and Mark Ingram pushing the pile out across the 30. Marcus Sherrill's waiting deep for the Vikings. Sherrills will try to return, survives 1 hit, looking for blocks. Sherrills, what a start. Out to the 44, knocked down by Morstead, the punter. That didn't feel good. Handoff is to Murray, and Latavius Murray Part of a 1-2 punch with Jerick McKinnon. Gets 4, brought down by Manti Te'o. Out of the backfield, it's Latavius Murray, and a nice gain on first down. Craig Robertson on the tackle at a gain of 4. 3rd down and 3. Extra men on the rush. Keenum floats right. Jarius Wright out of bounds near the 15.
20.
Toss to McKinnon. Jerick McKinnon gets a block for the touchdown. And what a block by Riley Reif.
Avoid getting into 3rd downs and go for the first downs early.
Over the middle, Ingram gets popped by Kendricks.
Containing all of those guys.
3rd down and 3. Breeze, well protected. Throws, incomplete for Hill, the tight end. 3rd down and 7. Keenum slips up, throws, finds Diggs, first down, and more. Out near the 40. On first down, Keenum steps up, launches, Diggs downfield, another flag. And again, Crawley in coverage.
I didn't like it. A little double move. You see the out and up. He takes the inside, and I couldn't really see enough there.
Pass interference. Defense number 20. Front foul, automatic. First down.
It looked to me like Diggs had a hold of his arm more than Crawley actually grabbing him, and actually in real time I didn't see anything. He's gotten now a couple on this, but I agree with Mike. Let him play.
Murray gets it. Down to the 2, maybe the 1.5. That's where they go. Rudolph off his hands. No flag. Keenum wanted one. 4 will snap it to Ryan Quigley. 4 back. 20, 10-0.
It's a big down to convert here.
Ingram, nope. Well played, Kendricks first in. Games before he was hurt. Pass is caught. McKinnon is wrapped up by Crawley. And a good open field stop by Ken Crawley to force 4th down.
They're an awfully good group. They're ranked number 2 in the NFL.
No deep shots yet. Here's one down the middle, and there's Ginn. He's picked. Sendejo.
And middle safety right here, and you're going to see he levels off, and Drew Brees sees that as he drops back, trying to hit the deep post. To Ginn in behind it, but just not enough arm strength. And we've seen that from Drew Brees this year, just not having enough to get it down the field. That ball's probably underthrown by 6 yards. If he's able to drive it, Ginn, who can still run at 32 years old, he'll go get it, but it's flat, it's underthrown, and Sendejo goes and makes a great play on this ball. Great player, and a guy who I have tremendous respect for.
2nd and 8, pass over the middle, it's caught. First of the day for Thielen.
NFL, and Brees has proven everybody wrong, and Keenum has this year.
Here's one to Thielen, what a catch, up to grab it for a first down.
This is really a great throw by Case Keenum. He gives him a chance, and Thielen has to go up to make a play, but Keenum, he gets hit. I said Remmers, who's making his first start at left guard, he gives up a pressure right in the face of Case Keenum, but he hangs in there, and I can leave it coming here.
3rd down and 8. Keenum all day. Throws back across the middle of the field, and it's Diggs for a first down. Conventional. 1st and goal. End zone pass. Incomplete. Michael Floyd. That ball popped out when he hit the ground. 1st and goal. Murray, right side, bouncing. Touchdown, Minnesota. They've added a a touchdown since. Lead 17-0, and Breeze keeps, throws, completes. And the first target of Michael Thomas.
We'll see if Drew Brees can settle in and get something going.
Here is Kamara. Gets 10.
Also, their ability to block the edge. They miss him today.
Saints have yet to cross midfield. Here's Josh Hill. They're across midfield. And the tight end, with a whiff on a block by Clemente in front of him, takes it to the 30.
Everson Griffin has been bothered by plantar fasciitis, so some of his snaps are limited as well.
Quick snap. Flag is down. Here's Ginn. Ginn for the touchdown.
I think that's coming back, Joe. I'm not sure of the Saints. It didn't look to me like they got set.
Territory.
Illegal shift. Offense number 19 was not set for a full second. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
They tried to catch the Vikings. Instead, they weren't set. And Ginn, who caught it, was not set. So an illegal shift. And a good call. Just got it away. The pass is caught by Kamara. What a catch and a run for a first down. He is phenomenal.
It's nice to have a guy like that if you're a quarterback.
2nd and 9. That ball's tipped and picked. Anthony Barr back the other way. Ball, and let's see who got a hand on it. That's Griffin.
Yeah, with his back to the ball, he just threw up his right hand and is able to deflect it, and then Anthony Barr's there to make the interception. That's, wow, the Saints had something going. You can see the end of this, and it might have been the horse collar at the end of this play.
On Teron Armstead. We'll see if that's what it's for.
During the interception, personal foul, horse collar tackle, original offense, number 72. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. First down, Minnesota.
3 timeouts for New Orleans. Blitz. Pass is caught by Ginn along the sideline. Good throw. Good catch.
He comes up big on that play.
Doesn't matter much now as Breeze is going to go down. Ball is out. Recovered by the Saints, but Everson Griffin got there and knocked it out. 2nd and 16, setting up a screen for Kamara. Good blocking and a first down at the 50. Kendricks lost his helmet in a big play, a catch and run of 23 so far, but time to change that. Over the middle, pass caught, Thomas. And Michael Thomas gets popped at the 30. And 3rd down and more than 7, they've converted. Only one of their last 20. Blitz again. Sacked by Harrison Smith.
These guys here, they're all coming. There's not enough blockers to pick it up. And Harrison Smith has a free run.
Well, this is now the edge of field goal range for Lutz. He's got the leg for it. He pulled it. No good. Murray gets bottled up in the backfield, and a good start to this half by the Saints D. 3rd down and 4. Keenum backs up and down he goes, and a big sack for New Orleans. Play is made by the big man in the middle, Sheldon Rankins. Blitz coming from the Vikings. Pass is caught. Thomas, good catch. Good coverage by Xavier Rhodes, the All-Pro, a gain of 9. On 1st down, pass is caught. That's Ginn. And Ginn got 9.
Front, they got 1-on-1 outside.
Breeze keeps. Unloads, pass is caught. That's Thomas. And Thomas shows his strength, taking it down inside the 30.
Afternoons.
3rd and a short 2. Breeze needs it. Pass is low. What a good catch by Willie Snead. 2nd down and 10 now. Breeze. End zone. Has a man. Touchdown, Michael Thomas. The man who was involved in that collision with Sendejo. Good throw, good catch, and the Saints are on the board.
Things could tighten up a little for Keenum.
Keenum, who's coming off that sack last time he had it, up for grabs and picked off by Marcus Williams. He stepped out of bounds, but now a takeaway by the Saints defense. And an ill-advised throw from Case Keenum, who threw it up for grabs.
Well, they got Rudolph out there up top, but here comes Cam Jordan, and he's the one who gets the pressure right into Keenum's face. And that's, you're falling back, and to just throw it up for grabs like Keenum did, and that's the throw that worries Mike Zimmer. That there are those times when Keenum will make a poor decision, and that certainly was one at an inopportune time against a player.
Just got it away. Pass is bobbled and caught by the tight end Josh Hill. Fake toss, pass, caught, touchdown Saints. Michael Thomas. And the second-year pro's got his second of the game.
Would have made a difference, but Terrence Newman, as we said, the 39-year-old trying to keep up with him, and he drops into the end zone and just kind of opens the gate for the slant route and pretty easy completion, and seeing whether or not he can execute this offense.
Latavius Murray with a nice start to the drive. Out to the 39.
That's a 10-point swing because the Saints went right down and scored a touchdown.
Play action from Keenum. Pass is floated for right. What a throw and catch! One of the best of the day from number 7. Cure this ball, they want to snap it. Well, 27 yards.
That was money. That was money right there.
And it hits. This is going to be a double pass. Snead throws, pass incomplete for Kamara.
With him in the protection.
One-on-one there. The pass is caught by Diggs. First down and more. Big play on third down. Latavius Murray's under 3 yards of carry. Wide receiver screen for Diggs. Good blocking, first down, but a flag comes in from Territory.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 82. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, second down.
And that pass to the sideline, broken up. Pass intended for Thielen and no flag as Lattimore was there in coverage.
That it's only a foul in slow motion. If it's that close, let it go.
This one's blocked. And recovered at the 40. A special teams play as Taysom Hill, a third-string quarterback, came in and blocked it right off the foot of Ryan Quigley. That's his first block of the year.
Hill, he started playing special teams a few weeks back late in the season, and he gets a jump off the ball. And
oh no, it was Johnson. Hill off the edge and Johnson up the middle. And I don't know if Quigley had to avoid Taysom Hill, but it's Johnson getting the left hand up. And what a play by George Johnson, the free agent from Rutgers.
Yeah, well, George Johnson, he didn't join the team till the last 3 weeks of the season, and he makes a huge play back there, and there was no chance to get that ball off.
Now Breeze looked like he wanted to launch. Off his spot, the pass is caught, and now inside the 30 is Ted Ginn, and he's wrestled down to the 25. End zone. Pass is caught for the touchdown, Kamara. Let's go back to it.
When you got a man like that and you've got a receiver slash running back with the skills of Alvin Kamara on a linebacker as good as Eric Kendricks is and as well as he can run, you got a lot of field to work with as the quarterback. And as soon as they lined up.
Low snap. Keenum throws it, flag, pass caught by Thielen.
Oh, my God.
Up for grabs, and Thielen with a catch of a lifetime.
I think they were going to get the flag on Lattimore anyway right there, but they're going to get a lot more.
Instead of a 5-yard holding penalty, they're going to get this completion, it looks like.
How good is this guy?
Unbelievable.
He comes into the league as an undrafted free agent, and just over
there
the
are 2
years.
fouls against the defense. Prior to the pass holding, defense number 23. That penalty is declined.
Knocking themselves out of range.
Cam throws it up for grabs again, and it's incomplete. Rudolph the target. This for the lead. Forbath. He got it! With Daniil Hunter on the other side. Breeze underneath. Pass caught. That's the tight end Hill.
The safety's wide up here, and the vulnerability of that defense is in the middle.
Pass is incomplete. It was there and through the hands of Michael Thomas. Breeze, pass, caught, Snead. The 33-yard line. Kamara in the backfield, gets it, carries it, doesn't get anything. In fact, lost half a yard. Lutz drilled it. And the Saints are back on top.
Let his own guys move.
1st and 15. Pass to Diggs. First down. They got to use a timeout, I would think. And 17 seconds left.
He's going to try to work the ball on the boundary.
Keenum steps into it. Pass is caught. Diggs! Sideline! Touchdown! Unbelievable! Vikings win it!
You see Marcus Williams here. He has a shot. I'm not sure really what he's thinking, Joe. He comes in, he's got him dialed in, and he just all he's got to do is make a play. And even if he catches it, you tackle him in bounds, the game is over. And I know Diggs, he's catching this, he's expecting somebody to hit him. And he turns around, heck, nobody's there. And he's off to the races, and it's pandemonium.
61 brilliant yards for Stephon Diggs. And Case Keenum has just taken the Minnesota Vikings to the NFC Championship game in a game.
Brady has time, has his man, it's Cooks. Right on the money to Cooks, down to the 39-yard line. Less than 2 to go. Brady lofts it, and he's got his man, Amendola. Dropped it right in there. Brady looking in the middle of the field. He's got pressure around him, and he's taken down. It is Fowler, who we mentioned had just come in, who got to him from 31 yards. The Patriots put 3 on the board to start the game. Here's Bortles on play action, looking for 2nd and 3rd options, and now flips it over to Fournette. Got a block and picks up the first down. That was O'Shaughnessy who threw the block.
Bill loves crossers going east and west. We'll see if they do it here.
Playing it over and picking up just enough for the first is Hearns with the catch. To lead the Colts. 2nd and 8. Bortles takes something off of it. What a play to break it up by Kyle Van Noy. It looked like it might be there for Yeldon. Bortles. Pass incomplete as Malcolm Butler would not give Lee an inch. About 25 miles from there at Gillette Stadium. A 1st and 10. Brady on play action with pressure coming. Gets the pass away, and again he finds Cooks. This time for 11 and a first. James White flanks Brady off his right hip. Gets the football. 3rd and 3. And stopped about a yard short. Ball came out, but they're going to rule him down. Officials running in there to say he was down after a pickup of only 2. And it's 4th and 1. And they're bringing out Ryan Allen to punt. Out champions. And a playoff team for the first time in 10 years. They've won twice, Buffalo and Pittsburgh, and here they are playing for the AFC title. They get it over quickly to Grant, who makes a big move around one defender.
Game gets later, make it a situation game based on one play.
2nd and 3. Fournette plows ahead for another first down.
Watch a big play here now.
2nd and 6. They do play action fake, and Bortles has on the sideline his target. Cole with the catch. Drew Bledsoe, by the way, the honorary captain. If the Patriots win, he would be there to present the Lamar Hunt Trophy. It's Fred Taylor if it goes the Jacksonville way. Start the second quarter with Grant. Grant wide open, down the sidelines. McCourty finally got a body on him. 24, they've got a 1st and goal. Still with Bortles. Bortles lofts it, and it's caught by Mercedes Lewis. The longest tenured Jaguar, Mercedes Lewis, scores from 4 yards out. They cross him up.
Well, watch right here. He's guarded by Lee, and Chung has to help. And what happens, you're seeing right here. And watch, he's going to block, and throw. And Patrick Chung gets caught. He had that feel when to let go and catch the touchdown.
Draw, 2nd and 10, running right into Shaq Mason. Ball kind of, for a moment there, was a little bit loose right alongside Brady on the 3rd down and long situation. Up the middle it goes. Incomplete. Over to Grant, who caught 2 on the last drive for big plays. He's got another one near the 1st down. It looks like it's right on the money for another 1st. Fake to Fournette. Did he freeze him? Goes down the field wide open. Wide open to Hearns, who stays in bounds. Last 2 drives, and his quarterback has hit his last 7 passes. He was looking deep and takes what's there underneath for a gain of 8. Right back to Hearns.
Might go for it on 4th down if they hand it off here and they're short.
They do hand it off on 3rd and 2, and they pick up the 1st. Fournette. Keith Lee, by the way, I mentioned had been dinged. He's been back out there for a few plays. Here's Fournette. Fournette showing no issues with that ankle that was injured again last week.
To the right, and the running back up top. 4 guys on one side.
And they go left with Yeldon. Gets the edge. Cole tries to throw a block. And where do they mark him out? Pound it with Fournette. Pounds it for the 1st down. It's pushed back, but he'll get marked all the way up near the 3. The postseason this year, Jacksonville, 7 out of 7 touchdown conversions in the red zone, including today. They hand it off Fournette. He's driving, and he's in for the touchdown. Wow. Wow. Take that, they say. 2nd and 10. Brady hit his first 7 passes. He's missed on his last 3. Now, looking, firing, and somehow Gronkowski holds on. He was walloped by Ramsey. It's defense in the league this season. He's got a 2nd and 10. They seal the pocket for him, and Burkhead, ball came out. Should be ruled incomplete. It is. Burkhead got dinged on that play. Looking for their first conversion on 3rd down today. Brady, pressure all around him. Finally, they take him down at the 29, and it's Fowler with his 2nd sack here in the 1st half. Crowd trying to create a spark for this defense as Bortles flings it down the field, and it is caught by Cole.
Oh my goodness. Thrown back shoulder 30 yards on the sideline to a free agent. Cole coming up with a catch. We'll see.
Does he hold on to it? Does he?
Right foot, left foot.
And he'll move Lee over to the other side. Just got the snap off in time. Bortles pass. What a catch that is. That is Lewis with a flag out.
The snap, delay a game, offense, 5-yard penalty, so third down.
See if this guy goes back now because the big throw. If he comes down, throw it outside, Blake.
Bortles spins away. He can have a holding call, it looks like. Bortles wisely puts two hands on it as Adam Butler finally ends the play to nowhere. Robert Kraft bought this franchise of the Patriots 24 years ago today. As Brady goes sideline, Cooks makes the catch.
Watch the backs in these situations. He likes to throw to them.
2nd and 2. There it is. To White. Right you are. Telvin Smith tackles him, but he was out of bounds to stop it. To Buffalo, and then that touchdown on 4th and 11 to Pittsburgh. And this pass is incomplete. Is Barry Church. That's going to draw a flag.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 42. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Dwayne Allen has come in at tight end as Brady goes deep. And it was a little shove, yes, Boye on Cooks.
Pass interference, defense, number 21. Wrong place at the spot of the foul. First down, New England.
Holding them to a field goal here would be unbelievable for Jacksonville right now.
That was a 32-yard penalty. And from the gun, Brady guns it. Down to the 1. Slithers Cooks. Going left. White in for the touchdown. Second and 8. Play action. Bortles. All kinds of time, and now gives it to Bohannon, his fullback. Caught a touchdown last week, and he runs over for a moment. Comes the blitz. Bortles gets to away. Yeldon held on with 2 players colliding with him and also made enough move to pick up the first down. Gonna roll out. Knocked down by Flowers. Make it, you got a 7-point lead. Miss it, Patriots take over at the 44. Lambeau from 54, look at that kick. It's good. 3rd and 6. And they convert for the first time today on 3rd down with Hogan left open in the middle of the field. Look. Play action fake to Lewis again. He thinks he can get something down the middle, and Cooks unable to pull it in. And White gets the football. Jacksonville drops him after a pickup of about 3. Here they come after him. In trouble, and he holds on to it as he's decked back at the 5-yard line. Lawrence Guy was there for 125 years combined of great service and friendship. Here's a 3rd and 4. Lewis able to wiggle free, and then 2 more Jaguars, including Colvin, are there to get him. 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground, trying to bounce outside. Fournette finds a little opening, and he's able to climb his way all the way out to about the 16.
Got to cover the crossers, New England.
Bortles pass. There's the crosser to Lee. And they've got a first down. Just as you said it, Patricia thought they had him 3 and out for the 2nd straight series. Uh-oh, watch out. Flea flicker. Bortles takes what he can get, and he's able to throw a strike to Hearns on the run.
Everybody watch. You're going to see him down. We're all going to come down the field. Great pressure by Flowers off the edge, makes him roll out, and then just slipping out late.
2nd and 8. Well, he wanted to go that way. Instead, underneath Lee. Stiff arm. Fights for that first down. Great, powerful move by the wideout. Here's a first down. Toss over to Fournette. Robinson was out there throwing a block. Fournette takes it for about 13, and now they're in field goal range. 3rd and 8 for Jacksonville. From the New England 25. Blitz time. Bortles unloads it. Throws it away.
It's to go up 2 possessions, though, in the 4th.
This from 43. Lambeau's kick. Again, dead center.
I don't know. He looked nervous.
Did he? Yeah.
Wow, right down the middle. But
late 3rd.
Well, nothing's going to be bigger than that, right?
2nd and 8.
But this guy can do
wide open. It's Cooks. Brady would be, as far as percentage-wise, doesn't look all that different. Watch out here. That was a backward pass, and it's coming back over to Lewis. Solder in front. A whole brigade, but Miles Jack falls on it, comes up with the football. He's got the football in his hands.
Oh, I think he got it, Jim. I think he actually got it. Did that just happen?
On the takedown.
We got to see this. Oh, that's loose. That is definitely... Ooh. Oh.
Ruling on the field is that the runner fumbled. It was recovered by the defense. First down, Jacksonville. After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands as called. It's a first down, Jacksonville.
We'll see if he decides to play coverage this time or come after again. He's doing the same blitz. Right here comes Butler. Does he pick it up?
Butler trying to blitz. Pass caught, but it's going to be short of the first. Hearns pushed back by McCourty. Big tackle by McCourty. 100-yard gain. 6 catches. First down, Brady throwing again. Brady's throwing down. He grabs the face mask. Stay loose. As it's a 3rd and 18. Pocket sealed for a moment. Brady's able to throw it. And they convert on 3rd and 18. That's a huge play for the Patriots.
Tightness in the pocket. You're going to see right up top here the end cut. See how he looks off the linebacker's left?
Back to Brady it comes. Just standing there like a statue as he unloads it. And it is caught by Dorsett. Coordinator looking on. 2nd and 10. Finds the time. Pulled down. Good catch by Amendola.
Here, guys going across the field this way.
Good protection. Amendola for the touchdown.
New England's going to flood the zone. Put the running back over there, the tight end, and then bring Amendola underneath. That's 4 guys. Watch. 4 guys on the left side of the field. They're flooding the zone area with too many guys, and it puts Smith in a bind.
Play action. Down the middle. He is able to pull it off with the completion to Hearns. Drop back. Bortles going to go with a deep ball, and it is incomplete. Almost pulled down by Gilmore. Pass incomplete, and no flag as Lewis looks around and won't find a penalty marker. Here's Brady. Lofts it up into the air deep. And there is a flag. In fact, there's 2 flags.
Pass interference, defense, number 20. Molly placed to despite a foul. First down, New England.
Your screen, he's following Cooks. Cooks has had the big game.
2nd and 10. Jack's coming in on him, and it's incomplete.
First pressure I've seen in a while. Todd Wash, give him credit.
3rd and 10. Brady's pass, tipped up in the air, incomplete. Telvin Smith broke it up, intended for James White.
You got to get first downs. This is not about using clock. You got to pass this ball here.
Here they go. Picked up the blitz. Bortles' throw is dangerously defended by Eric Rowe.
Foster's coming at you again.
Bortles in trouble, able to get rid of it and avoid the sack. And look at James Harrison.
Again, they got to stand up to Brady.
Nortman didn't get all of this. That's Amendola taken off inside the 40 and down at the 30. Over to White. Walker's in front. James White gets halfway home to the 15. Brady looking around. Caught. Amendola with another catch from the 7. Brady keeps it. It is able to just charge ahead for a 1st and goal to go. Under center, 2nd and goal. Fake it to White. Looking around, has time, throws it. Did he get the feet down? What an effort! Touchdown, Amendola.
Let's see if he does it. High ball back in the end zone, how you're supposed to throw it there, so it's protected. Right foot, left foot, ball. That's a touchdown, Jim. New England has the lead and a shot at heading to the Super Bowl.
Amazing effort, no doubt, by Brady to drive him again, but Amendola to get that 2nd foot down. Acrobatic. 1st down throw, pulled down, pickup of 8 by Lee. He's going to go to the sideline on that side and open. Westbrook can get to his feet. And Gilmore also able to get back up and stop him. All kinds of time. Lofts it. Fournette was there, trying to outrace Marquise Flowers, and it's incomplete. That's Cole in motion. Rushing 4. Bortles in trouble. They get to him, and the ball's down. Fallen on by Robinson. It was James Harrison who got to him first.
It's man-to-man. All 3 receivers over here. All 3 corners over here.
Stepping up and throwing, and it is knocked down by Gilmore.
Play by Gilmore. You're going to see him step up. The safety's right here. He gets behind him, and Westbrook has a step. It's really a pretty good ball by Bortles. He gives him a chance. It's just an incredible defensive play by Gilmore. Just an incredible play. That's telling you they don't think Bortles can go down and win the game with no timeouts. That's what that's telling you.
It's Lewis. And Lewis running free, and that could very well do it. Dion Lewis found a tiny little opening and used that burst and speed, and Belichick knows he's got it now. Brady with all that question.
Such big leads, but they're a pretty good group on the back end.
Handoff is to McKinnon, and he's going to spin and knock down right at the 35-yard line. And with the officials running in, it's enough for a 1st down. On 1st down, out of the backfield, Murray. And Latavius Murray is out of bounds with close to another 1st down after going around Malcolm Jenkins.
Cox and Tim Jernigan inside.
Play action from Keenum. Well protected. Slings it. Pass is caught by Thielen. 2nd down and 6. This one floated for Rudolph. Touchdown. What a start. Just about a perfect drive put together by the Vikings to begin this game here in Philadelphia, and what a good throw.
First of all, here they got the fullback Ham in here, and they move Latavius Murray out wide. You see the confusion that creates on the defense for the Eagles, and while they're trying to sort it out, Kyle Rudolph's going to the back pylon, pushing him out wide, created a lot of confusion.
Play action from Foles out to his right, and the pass is caught for a 1st down. And here it is, downfield. Torrey Smith, pass incomplete. It was there, so was Trey Waynes. Foles out to his right, wide open, but out of bounds is Trey Burton. 3rd down and 10. Pass is caught by Diggs along the sideline for a 1st down. 4 men on the rush. Keenum throws. He's picked. Patrick Robinson back the other way. Looking for a block. Gets it. Robinson for the touchdown.
defensive end. He's going to come off the edge, and he's able to get around Hill, and he gets Keenum's arm, it looked like, because the ball sure came out funny, him trying to get it to Thielen. And yeah, you see there as Chris Long comes in and hits the left arm and then into the chest, and it changes the throw, and he's not able to get enough on an underthrow interception.
It's a 50-yard return by Robinson, who had a career-high 4 interceptions this season. More pressure. Pass is caught. Diggs finally brought to the ground with a gain of 1. It's 4th down.
It's in the way that they want to run the football.
First carry of the game for an Eagle, and it's Ajayi. And the man traded from the Dolphins mid-season at the end of October gets 13 yards and a Philadelphia first down. But re-injured his twice operated on left knee and played only 1 more game. Here's a completion to Alshon Jeffrey. 3rd and 10. Over the middle, pass caught. That's Ertz. Ertz, first down. Foles after the play action. There he is again.
Tom Brady did what Tom Brady does.
Foles fires, pass caught. Jeffrey. And Foles has been on here to start this game. Gain of 9. Foles keeps, pass caught, first down. Zach Ertz. First down from the 11. LeGarrette Blount. Touchdown! Just bowled his way in.
Guard, he's an outstanding player, and he makes a key block. Then it's one-on-one. It's Blount and Sendejo in the hole. One-on-one.
Just got it away on 3rd down and 2-0 there. Keenum under heavy pressure from Malcolm Jenkins.
Coming into the postseason.
On 3rd down, Foles has to pull it down. Now throws, has a man. First down, Zach Ertz.
That's great work keeping this drive going.
2nd down and 7. Foles gets hit, and that's incomplete.
Rick saves that one.
Another 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 7. And Foles is whipped to the ground. Daniil Hunter.
Carson Wentz near my ear and a bit of a role reversal.
2nd down and 8. Keenum has a wide open Stephon Diggs, who gets hit from behind by Malcolm Jenkins, but not before a big completion. 1st round pick a year ago. Keenum throws. He's got Diggs again. A couple of first down completions to Stephon Diggs. This one for 8.
Garbage.
Keenum keeps, looks that direction. Pass is caught. Thielen. And with forward progress, that's enough for another Vikings first down. Screen for McKinnon. Gets a couple of blocks. McKinnon with a first down near the 21. And they bring pressure again. Ball is out. Recovered by Philadelphia. Knocked out by Derek Barnett.
Morgan is going to come across and try to seal Derek Barnett, and it's just not much of a match. I mean, he gets there a little bit late. It creates the edge for Barnett to get there, the rookie from Tennessee, 1st round pick. They needed to make a play. They're able to do it. It's the empty hand as Keenum starts to, before he comes forward, the ball's out, and what a great defensive play, and they needed it.
3rd down and 6. Out of the backfield, Clemens spins away from a tackle and gets a big first down. First catch for Clement. Here's Smith, who almost got away. But Eric Kendricks made the stop, a gain of 11.
One of them has hug up these linebackers.
Xavier Rhodes on the bench, not out there on 3rd down and 10. And Foles able to get away and throw. Pass is caught. Jeffrey, touchdown.
You're going to see the pressure, first of all, by Everson Griffin. Normally, a quarterback holds the ball this long. You are not going to get the ball down the field. And there's a double move on Terrence Newman. Alshon Jeffrey in this ball game, but it'd be nice if the Minnesota Vikings could pull something off.
Here's Jarius Wright. What a good throw and catch for a first down over the middle. Keenum in trouble. Steps through, fires, and incomplete for Rudolph. Looked like a lateral to Ajayi. First down.
Stay there.
Still no Xavier Rhodes out there. On first down, the pass is wide open to Ertz. By a toe injury. Sendejo is not out there for Minnesota. Here's Ajayi with blocking. Inches inside the 20. Elliott drills it. What a half for the Eagles here at home. They lead by 17. Doug Peterson is aggressive, period. Pass is caught. That's Smith again. And Smith has got enough for a first down.
Because Foles has been way too comfortable.
That's Barr coming on a blitz. Got there a step late. Pass caught by Jeffrey for another first down. Just got it away. Smith out on the edge. Smith close to a first down. Looks like he got it.
Been one step ahead of Mike Zimmer all night.
The Eagles are 6 for 8 on 3rd down. Flea flicker. Foles launches downfield. Smith. Touchdown.
Talked about it coming into this game. Torrey Smith, they've had a hard time this year really getting him involved in the deep balls, and you see that he slow plays it coming off the line. He takes off. Harrison Smith, normally he has the range to make this play. He's not able to get there, but how about the throw by Nick Foles again?
He's coached them all. 2nd and 10. Pass caught by McKinnon. Good block in front of him, and McKinnon has got a first down.
Awfully well, and it's worth at least discussing or throwing out there.
Hand off to McKinnon. First down. But it's not good. Keenum for Wright. Wide open, trying to stay in bounds and just cannot. Pass is caught by McKinnon, and he is spun down.
Keep an eye on Rudolph here.
2nd and goal. Keenum to the end zone. Thielen incomplete. Thielen missed him. It's 4th down. Keenum, end zone. Pass is caught by Thielen. Unbelievable touchdown. On his back.
Well, let's see if he did catch it. This was a juggling act.
Oh, that bounced.
Sure did.
Watch this ball bounce right there.
One penalty. Hit the ground. The pass was incomplete.
5 to go, 3rd quarter. Foles out to his right. Finds Ertz. He's had a big game and out to the 20 with another first down. The Eagles leading by 24. Foles. Aguilar. Inside the 40, out of bounds at the 35, and another completion from number 9.
Patriots that has historical good numbers on third down.
Now 2nd and 12. Pass complete. That's Burton. Burton's got another first down.
They're leading by 24.
Here's a toss to Clement. Avoided a tackle, has another first down. But a flag is down at the 20. On 3rd down and goal, Foles surveys, fires, touchdown Alshon Jeffrey.
Xavier Rhodes is going to be on Alshon Jeffrey in man coverage, but they were in zone, so Trey Waynes is on him, and
it was started by the defense. Right hit for a first down. 6th NFC Championship game for Jeffrey Lurie. On 4th down, Keenum wrapped up, got it away, and the Eagles take over. 3rd down and 12. Here's Ertz. Griffin makes the stop. That's 4th down. Into a receiver's hands, and Bob Angelo, who you just saw a moment ago, as McKinnon is able to bounce that for a first down.
The only one of the 4 that's signed after this year is their rookie.
That's Kyle Sloter. And so they have decisions to make. Top 3 guys are all free agents to be. McKinnon able to get to the sideline to stop the clock. 3rd and 9. 4-man pass rush. Keenum steps through, finds Diggs, who gets hit this time.
For a first rounder, they picked up Alshon Jeffrey last year. This year they trade for 2 starters on defense.
How about the in-season trade as a flag comes in? Might have a face mask there.
Be a veteran if you really have confidence in a young guy, but great moves having these veteran backups.
Keenum throws. Darby broke it up, and it's picked. Intercepted by Corey Graham. Eagles continues. Turnover, number 3.
I didn't think they'd want him taking any hits.
See that note. 3 touchdowns of 40 or more yards in a championship game. First team in the Super Bowl era to accomplish that.
That's the football right now.
Ajayi met in the backfield by Kendricks. Bounces off Kendricks. Strong run, Jay Ajayi. 15 yards.
And along with Al Michaels. We'll look forward to it.
Clement with another first down and another 3rd down conversion.
Wow. That's an empty feeling. Knowing how close you got, only to come up short.
Ertz repositions and sets up in the slot to the right. They go right to the air, and the pass is caught by Nelson Aguilar. Foles flushed out, keeps his eyes downfield, and completes it to Alshon Jeffrey. Foles deep in the pocket, fires downfield, and that is hauled in at the 38-yard line. From the 38-yard line. Again, the RPO, and the pass is caught by Ertz. That Foles into the lineup. 2nd down and 3, and this time they hand it to Ajayi on an inside run, right in the red zone. 2nd down and 4, a little flip out here to Corey Clement, and Clement gets inside the 10 and sets up a first down and goal. That's Ertz back and forth. Off play action to the back of the end zone, and broken up there by Rowe. Just got hurt opening day. 25-yard attempt is good.
Nothing.
Got used to it by the 4th quarter, though.
Yeah.
Brady throws, and that'll be caught, and that is James White. 1st down and 5. Lewis is the running back. Off play action, good protection, wide open. Chris Hogan, who gets inside the 30 in the quarter. Philadelphia on top 3-0. Brady fires over the middle, caught at the 14-yard line. He's 6 passes this season. And Brady will check it down to him. Only 1 touchdown allowed. Patriots have gotten into the end zone 8 times, and they send White into the slot. Brady looks that way, then fires over the middle, broken up at the goal line.
On the slant coming across the middle, and Mills, I think if he had been able to get in front just a bit with his other hand, might have had an interception right there. A break for the Patriots.
Attempt. Ryan Allen to put it down. And the two teams coach, and he calls the play, sends him in to Foles, who throws over the middle, and that is caught and staying on his feet and picking up some extra yardage. Steeler. Blunt is the running back. LeGarrette Blunt over the right side, breaks free into Patriot territory and spun down at the 33-yard line. Off play action, going for it all into the end zone, and it is caught. Alshon Jeffrey for the touchdown. The former Bear, 34 yards and a touchdown.
And Nick Foles told us, he said, early in this game, I want to be able to take my shot. And there goes his big guy. As we have seen, these Philadelphia Eagles have a way of playing above the rim. You watch these receivers come on the field, you think you're getting ready to watch an NBA game. They go up, box out, rebound.
Donnie Jones puts it down, and that kick is no good. Brady under pressure, slips away deep downfield, and getting free is Danny Amendola. And breaking tackles now in the quarter from the 29-yard line. Off play action, fires, caught. No huddle again, big hole again. And the ball is handed off to Brandon Cooks, who tries to hurdle and can't. 26-yard field goal attempt, which is juggled, and then he hits the upright attempt.
It's going to be bobbled inside somehow. Allen gets it back on the tee, and Gostkowski tried to slide back to the right, but caught the upright.
Loss at Miami, the only blemish. 3rd down and 8. Foles backing up, backing away, escaping, keeps his eyes downfield, and the pass is incomplete. This drive starts from the 37-yard line. Brady stepping up, deep downfield, wide open. Brandon Cooks, and he gets smacked down at commercial break. 1st down and 10, but Tom, none the worse for wear. Throws, almost picked there.
Yeah, the next closest, to give you some perspective, was Randy Moss.
Meanwhile, 3rd down and 5 here. And now you got it flipped back here to Danny Amendola, who throws, and it's Brady who can't haul it in.
Is just going to hand off and then ignore, he's not doing anything, and there he goes. And immediately Chris Long knew he was in trouble, and Brady with the bad hand and no tape.
And Brady down the sideline, and that's incomplete. Now from the 38-yard line. Foles over the middle and wide open, and into Patriot territory goes Zach Ertz. Pressure coming, and that pass intended for Jeffrey at the 21-yard line. Great catch. Game against Minnesota. Blunt is in the backfield. LeGarrette Blunt swings to the outside, inside the 10. Blunt to the end zone, behind a Selleck block.
In front of this play, not only gets the initial cutoff, which you have to have on those outside zones, stays with it, one more push down the field.
From the 25-yard line, the back is Burkhead, double fake, and then Burkhead makes the catch, and Rex Burkhead gets free, has a block from Amendola out in front. 29, off play action, Brady under pressure. Amendola comes into the backfield. And that pass goes nowhere. This time the snap is good, hold is perfect, and the kick is. Foles gets it away, caught. It's Torrey Smith. Ajayi on an inside handoff. Look at him go. Jay Ajayi. From the 44 on 1st down. Foles going deep down the sideline, and it is juggled and intercepted by Harmon at the 3-yard line. Jeffrey couldn't handle it, and New England gets the takeaway. 3rd and 6. Fired. That's incomplete. Flag comes in, though.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense.
He'll punch and then finds the ball carrier.
To the outside, picking up the first down. White is the back on 2nd and 10. He stays in the block. Brady going deep down the right sideline for Hogan, who hauls it in. Hogan's already caught 3 for 83. Brady's thrown for 234 to this point. Big hole left side. James White inside the 10, takes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Watch Shaq Mason here go get the linebacker. Watch Cameron Fleming with the cutoff block on Jernigan. And that is going to allow James White to get in the open field. And that guy just keeps doing it. Super rolls. Holy smokes.
That's 7 touchdowns for White. Extra point is no good.
Ready to unleash right here.
And Foles flips one that's caught by Ertz. He gets run out of bounds. Hickoff as well. 3rd and 3. And that is floated and caught down the sideline by Clement. Corey Clement breaks the tackle inside the 20. Makes it 1st down and goal. Through the middle. Still on his feet. Clement.
Watch the picks.
And to the outside, and Jeffrey gets taken down in the end zone. 4th and goal. And they're going to snap it, and it's Trey Burton who throws, caught. Foles, touchdown.
Here we go. They've got all these signals. Shotgun, he would not have been eligible but for the fact he was in the shotgun, not under center. And there's the old basketball player. They talk about Nick Foles. He's more comfortable playing quarterback like a point guard, and here he is receiving the pass that is going to be shown.
Brady hitting only 50%, 10 of 20, but for 234. And he fires, and that's going to be hauled in at the 45-yard line. And New England will get the ball to start the 2nd half. Send it out here to Danny Amendola, and that will take us to half. Lost in the 1st half. Brady stepping up, avoids the pressure, throws, and this time it is caught.
To make big plays.
Take the inside handoff. Brady throws, and that's Gronkowski, so back to him. Left on 3rd and 6. Brady firing in that direction, hits him, and Gronk. 4-man rush, and then it's caught. Gronkowski for the touchdown.
Inside, Darby's going to slip just a bit, but now the combination. You go back to that game against the Pittsburgh Steelers when everything was on the line.
They swing him out. Pass goes up to the 23-yard line. Aguilar breaks away. Each carried 6 times tonight. Once again, pulls his way through. Ajayi swings to the outside, starts to stumble, keeps his balance. Fake to Blunt. Foles fires down the sideline, caught, 1st down. That line does a good job. The pass into the end zone, and it is Corey Clement. Yes, touchdown.
How many times, Al, do we come into the Super Bowl and we say, who is it? Who's the unknown?
Take a look here. Starts to lose control, and then that left foot.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
2nd down and 9. Brady fires over the middle, and that is caught near midfield. 2nd down and 7. Through the middle. Nice little hole there.
Knows he has man coverage.
Great protection again, down the middle, open inside the 30-yard line. Danny Amendola. Play fake on 1st down. To the end zone, caught! Touchdown, Hogan.
Again, what a patient route this is. This is a veteran player, understanding he has time.
Foles puts it in his stomach, then throws to the sideline. Hauled in along the sideline. He caught 3 early on. Foles fires, caught over the middle. Torrey Smith. End around. Aguilar tries to get the first down. Is very close. And 10 to Smith on the outside. A stiff arm there. Regulation left. It's 3rd down and 3. And Foles will swing it out and getting blasted right now. Super Bowl, he would break that here, and he does.
One of these passes now in the first 3 quarters off play action.
Burkhead again. Brady from the 39. Burkhead again swings to the outside. His 3rd run in a row. Moving. And Amendola. He's barely been touched tonight. Swings it out here. Amendola again. Picking up the first down. And Brady lost one for Gronkowski. Reaching for it. Touchdown.
That dude, that signals man coverage, and you know you have Gronkowski with a tight split, being able to go to the fade route in the corner of the end zone against a much smaller cornerback and Ronald Darby. It's a chess game.
They'll go 4 by 1. Foles fires over the middle, and that is caught. Big first down in last year's Super Bowl. Clement is the running back. Play fake. Foles drops it off underneath to him. And Clement tries to charge his way to a first down. Smith in motion. Pass caught on the outside by Smith, but he cannot get to the line. And they go for it. And Foles under pressure throws, caught just enough for the first down. Down and 9. Foles flushed out, throws, and that is caught. 4-man rush. Foles fires, caught over the middle. To the 22 goes Nelson Aguilar.
Zach Ertz out wide, one-on-one.
Clement flares out to the right, caught over the middle and into the end zone. Zach Ertz for the touchdown. And again, all you can think back to now is the Jesse James play. And the whole thing is do you rule him a runner at this point?
Move. And
but they call him a runner. He breaks the plane as a runner. If it stays, that's going to be the reason.
I think he was running and diving for the end zone, but what constitutes going to the ground? It's always close. It's subjective.
But it's always, if you're a runner, it's one thing. If you receive it, it's another thing.
The review. The receiver possesses the football, becomes a runner, breaks the plane of the goal line. The ruling is confirmed. It is a touchdown.
Burton comes in motion to the inside. Foles rolling, throwing, and it's incomplete. Starts with the pass to the outside. Gronkowski, 2nd and 2.
Uh-oh.
Brady gets hit. The ball is out, and Philadelphia has it. Derek Barnett comes away with it.
It's back in the day, taking an outside pass rusher in Brandon Graham and putting him inside against the guard, Shaq Mason, pays huge dividends with the first sack fumble of the game. No question, that ball is out.
That stands what Peterson calls here. Keep it on the ground, give it to Blunt, and stuff him at the 28-yard line. Donnie Jones to hold it. It is good. Denver run one back for a touchdown, and this is returnable from the 6-yard line. And he's going to flip it back to Burkhead, but he's going to get wrapped up and knocked down back at the 7-yard line. He's got to go 91 yards and convert a 2-pointer. And Brady begins by slinging one to an open receiver, and that's Hogan, but he can't against the Giants. Brady now under pressure, almost gets sacked. 10 from the 9. Brady fires, and that'll keep it going. Amendola. Brady, short pass. Gronk was just trying to get out of bounds, and he does. Brady Now he's going to throw short. Gronkowski needs to get out of bounds and does.
Nobody in.
Now they got 3 DBs back at the 20. Brady fires and it's almost picked off.
Let him run freely off this ball.
Brady under pressure, escapes the sack, launching one for the end zone. It's a jump ball and it's incomplete. And Gronk was there. And time runs out.
This is the end of the game.
And for the Philadelphia Eagles, the long drought is over. Finally.
They do not jam Gronkowski off the ball, and he is going to get a shot.
This is similar to what happened in the Giants-Patriots second Super Bowl. When Gronkowski was in the end zone, the ball is up for grabs.
It was that last bounce of the ball. One of the Eagles deflected it back up into the air, and it looked like the Patriots had a shot, but they just couldn't get anybody to the ball.
Another game, another Super Bowl game that ends on the last play.